Anyway, instead of doing recap, because really not too much time has passed, we're just gonna catch up on the RPs and hop right in.
Okay.
Big
I'm
sorry.
crying in the basement.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let's start off with. Actually, Quinn, did yours wrap up? Was there anything else you wanted to add?
Just would kind of shoot Nemi a text back like, yeah, I see that. Continue to stay away from him and the Red Riders as a whole, I think. We should, well, and then I'd plan a time to hang out with them.
Yeah.
And then I'd probably call my mom and be like, hey, Mom. So, I don't necessarily think anything's going to come of it because everyone else thinks he's a jackass pile of shit, and I don't think he actually has the proof he'd need to prove this. But, you know that orange asshole that used to run around sometimes with us? He is threatening to turn you into the cops for your involvement with the bombing.
Oh,
Just
what was his name? Garfield?
Garfield?
John.
What was the kid's name? I'm trying to remember
Felix.
his name. No, this is to her. I'm sorry.
I
should
know.
have clarified. Yeah.
I know. He just Felix.
How does he know?
I don't know. I think the Red Riders are going to use him and a lot of stronger than him, but still idiotic people to do something that stupid again. They're arming themselves like a militia.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. There shouldn't really be any way he can get proof it was me, but if that gets out...
Yeah, I'm fucking... I mean, I'm worried about your safety, Mom, but also, I'm kind of less worried of him getting anywhere with that and more concerned about what the plan is.
I'll see if I can figure something out. There's a couple... I still have a couple friends that are in the rioters for some goddamn reason.
Yeah, maybe tell them to leash in their hound dog a little bit. Yeah, just a generic warning, kind of like, what the fuck?
Are you fully out of the Red Rioters?
Well, they tried to kidnap me, so I'm gonna go with yes.
That's good to hear. I'm glad that that's what took it and not, blowing up your arm.
Thanks, Mom. Your support is so kind. I mean, maybe this isn't the conversation to be had walking through the streets on the telephone.
No,
but
I figured you pulled off to an alley and did this or something.
Yeah, he basically explained that he'd had reservations about them for a while. It just seemed easier to stay in and not raise suspicion and keep an eye on it, and I don't know, be a punk ass kid because he was a punk ass kid. He still is. He just feels much older now. It's only been a couple months. Realizing that life comes at you fast.
She just is telling me about it.
Yeah, they have this moment of, oh god, aging. It's like, as far as Elfir goes, she's like his age now, and that's terrifying to think about.
Yeah, no, she's basically all of y'all's age.
Combined?
Well, yes, but in terms of how an elf ages. She's like the equivalent of in her like 20s.
I thought it would be more like she's lived for 100 years, grew up to 18, and then elves were like, it grew up to 18, then lived for another 82 years, and then the elves were like, I guess you're an adult now.
She was, what did
Or-
we say, under
or-
100 when she had Quinn?
She was like 99 when she had Quinn.
Yeah.
Or was it, or is it work, or does it work like they age super slow?
I basically have it where kids age roughly normally, and then from there they age slower. So like they're in their 20s, 30s a lot longer, 30s, 40s and stuff for most of their life.
She was 18
She was
when she
essentially
birthed the Messiah.
I would not call him Messiah even.
He's the Messiah!
From a technical world building standpoint, Mirai does legally recognize elves as children until 100. So
He's the Messiah.
Why do you keep saying that?
Okay,
'Cause it's
Grandpa.
true.
I
Okay,
mean, it
Grandpa.
makes sense for Nadinia to say that.
True.
He's the Messiah!
okay. Well, yeah, I'll just have a quick call with mom like fucked up. Sorry, mom. But also,
She'd be like, I can't really harass you too much. I blew up like part of the city.
yeah, like on the one hand, I don't necessarily think me going there actually. I didn't tell him the information. He was gonna be a shitlord either way. At least now we know he was planning on doing this shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go back to the temple now. I'm kidding.
Yeah. All right. Iris, you were talking to Nyx.
Oh no, I'm suddenly
She was
very
giving you
scared and self-conscious.
attitude.
Yeah, she was. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Ah,
I was
okay.
waiting for you to go.
No, Discord disconnects my microphone and fucking headphones for no reason at random points at the worst time.
Also, all of y'all get the fuck in the game. Where the fuck are
my
you?
God, I'm sorry.
I'm here.
And the
I'm
electric
not.
bell.
In the game?
It's you and Marissa. That's it. Who the
I
fuck
know.
are
I
you?
want
Now-
inspiration for being a good D&D player. What the fuck?
I have no excuse. I just
Let's make
didn't
my
go.
coffee.
Get the fuck in.
What if I don't wanna? What if I don't need to roll yet?
Roll wisdom save.
All right, fine, I will.
I was going to open it, but I got distracted and paid the electric bill instead.
Likely
I feel
story.
that.
No, it's true. I'm on the Ohio Edison First Energy Company site right now. Paid our bill.
Weird flex, but okay.
It's not a flex. I'm just acknowledging that I've done the thing I was supposed to do like Monday.
Oh no.
All right.
It's not overdue. It just anyway. Talk. You.
Did I win?
Okay, fuck.
Let me see.
3.
Let me
Oh,
see.
Nadine died. Oh no.
No, we'll get to that later.
Fuck
Cool.
me. What? Okay.
Good.
But yeah, so Nyx is like better thing or whatever. Okay, so when they did what they did to you, what they put inside you, that's where the magic is coming from. And I know that sounds scary and I know that sounds complicated, but we're trying
Oh,
to
that
figure
sounds
out.
cool.
No, it's sort of like a parasite that's slowly eating your brain in kind of a bad way. It's not great. But it's okay because it's not doing anything harmful yet. It takes a while, and by the time we figure everything out, it'll be fine. But the more you use that magic, the worse it gets. Think of it like you're borrowing it, right? It's not yours, and the more that you use it, the more that this being, let's call it, takes from you, and you don't notice it happening. It's sort of he's stealing parts of you away when you use his magic. So that's why you can't use it. Uh, and magic's not that exciting anyway. It's much more fun to do things by hand. Trust me, magic just causes trouble.
Roll me a persuasion.
Fuck. But do I get inspiration for being in the game early?
No, you get to roll.
But damn it. Damn it.
Good hustle, but
Thanks.
You had inspiration, but you lost it for being late.
Oh,
no.
my fault.
I'm kidding.
I mean, it was, but it wasn't.
I'm kidding. Nyx, she doesn't seem fully convinced. You can see like she is thinking about what you're saying and she's kind of mulling it over, but she doesn't seem fully convinced with it. She says, "But it doesn't make sense. Wouldn't I feel bad if there's something that bad in me?
No, that's the
And then
that's
why is it giving me something good?"
because it's trying to entice you to use it. It wants you to use it, so then it can steal you away, and you don't feel it because it's tricky like that. I mean, you saw us coming off the boat, right? You saw my friend Nadinia, how she
Yeah,
looks a little.
Yeah.
She turned into a shark, kind of,
Yeah, she
right?
looks cool.
She looks cool, but she's not. It's it kind of it's doing the same thing to her, and she didn't feel it happening at all. It's just sort of she just turned into a shark one day, and it's not good. She saw a doctor when we were away, and they're the one that told us all of this. They did, experiments, and I just don't want that to happen to you, okay? And just please don't use it. If you have to use it, just use it like once a month for emergencies. If you really can't get out spaghetti sauce on your white shirt or something, but just please don't. Just please don't.
That's an emergency.
My doctor said I was fine. He said that the magic is probably just from Azimir stuff.
But that doctor isn't a specialist. Trust me, this doctor that we saw was probably the worst person I've ever met, but knows the most about this very specific niche information. He did very thorough work, and she looked haunted.
The pain.
Like PTSD flashbacks
Jesus
behind her eyes.
Christ. Fine, I guess. Am I
Look, how
gonna
about
turn
this?
into a fish?
Not if you don't use the magic. I don't think so. Actually, here, come here for a second. Turn
Bad
around, lift up your hair.
Fish?
What? Sorry.
Bad being a fish?
It's not bad. It's just different. And sometimes when you're a fish, you also have very, very bad dreams that are very, very scary, and it kind of messes with your head a little bit. At least Nadinia does, and that's not fun for her.
Dreams like what?
Oh, let's not get into that. It's just bad stuff. Like your worst memories on Fantasy HD 3D TV.
I only have good dreams. She'll turn over and pull her hair back so you could see. There's no
Does
mark.
she? Okay, thank God. Okay. Uh, you look like you're doing good. Let's keep it up by not using the magic ever at all. And I'll tell you what. Every day you don't use the magic, I'll put a copper piece in a jar, and once you're then after on your birthday, I'll break it open and we can buy whatever you want with it.
How are you gonna know you're not gonna be here?
Oh, I have ways. I'm a Starkhold. I have spies everywhere. And I wink. Convincingly.
Convinced, as opposed to your unconvincing wink, where you just kind of flutter your eye a bit. She doesn't look like she necessarily believes you, but she seems like she has agreed. She doesn't seem happy about it, and you're not sure how well she's gonna stick to it.
That's fine.
She is giving you some attitude still.
That's fine. Iris deserved it. She was kind of a dick. But I think
Jesus Christ, you guys. Come on.
This is a wild thing going on right now. But I think
Alright.
Iris will kind of like ruffle her hair and kind of be like, do you want to see what Mom made for dessert?
She pats it down as soon as you ruffle it, and she seems still a little grumpy, but she says, I know what Mom made for dessert. I helped her make it.
Oh? Oh no, should I not eat it?
Yeah, it's poisoned.
Oh no, what did you put in it?
Poison. She's looking
well,
at you like you're the biggest idiot.
Oh, well, you know, I poison sounds quite good right about now. I think I might have an extra big piece.
As you say that, you hear your mother call that the chocolate cake that she made is all done.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. And you can go in and enjoy the dessert with your family. Do you return back to the temple that night?
I do. She was gonna whine at Nick, but we don't have to do that right now.
We could. Do you want to do that with Nick, or do you want to save it for another RP?
We can do that some other time because I don't want to belabor.
Okay.
She was literally all she's gonna ask is how do you get over a crush because she's convinced Maple is either going to A, leave, or like B, like stop.
Oh no.
And she's like, well, Nick's been rejected 40 times. I need to ask this fucker's advice.
Oh my god.
40's generous.
Yeah.
Like maybe 2.
For Nick? Oh no.
Oh no,
Oh,
Nick,
no.
just kidding.
No, other generous.
Yep, just kidding.
You know, he was talking all about the babes, recall?
Mm-hmm. All them babes.
Uh-huh.
I did it. I got a babe.
Because he keeps
Oh.
mistaking that prostitutes' interest in him means that they like him.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
That's just a little thing. We can do that later.
Oh, bye, Trix.
Thanks for dipping in
bye.
on our catastrophe. Have fun.
It doesn't mean they like me.
Sorry, Chris.
I was lied to
You might want to
For
check your
years.
wallet too.
for years. For years.
Zoink scoop.
All right. But let's go ahead. Just fast forward to you guys go to bed. Wake up in the morning, and everyone is back. Right? Everyone came back.
I slept in the basement.
Okay,
Oh,
you
no,
slept in
Kira.
the basement. You are.
Internet, please. I'm gonna fucking murder someone. Still going. What the fuck?
We have to report this.
Oh, right. The murder. Got
The
it.
murder.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, Canada uses horses. It's gonna take them forever to get there. She'll be done
So
by
that's
then.
why we gotta figure out as soon as possible. That's why we gotta figure out all the information.
Mounted police don't use horses except for ceremonial purposes or in large cities.
Hey,
Then why
Jamie.
are they still called the mounted police, huh?
Yeah, it's
Jamie,
fucking
you back?
stupid.
Tradition.
I'm pretty
You back,
fucking.
Jamie?
Yeah,
Are they mounting something else?
I'm pretty
Okay,
fucking mad right now.
Okay, all right. So, is it me you're gonna murder?
I mean, probably, bro.
I don't want to get murdered.
No, I'm gonna fucking murder Discord.
Oh, I kind of
Literally,
need that.
everything else is working, but Discord keeps fucking disconnecting for me. I'm gonna scream. It's been past 3 days.
Do you want to try
Hmm.
switching servers?
Yeah, we could try that.
I don't know if that's gonna help.
It's
Does
been
it hurt
past
to
3
try?
days because it's.
And there goes the spikes.
I'll just switch it. Let me just server settings. Where's Jamie?
Central?
West Coast. Oh,
West
right.
Coast? South? I don't understand.
South.
South? Okay.
Not south. You're
Okay.
south.
Look, I'm only doing what I'm being told to, okay? Which one do I click?
No one said south except you.
You're in Alberta,
Central.
right? Yeah, so Central or West.
Maybe?
Hello.
I mean, the ping is better so far
Okay.
until it starts to fucking die again.
Well, we can.
I'll type in roll
Okay.
20 when it's dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone else good?
Fun.
No,
I
I'm
think so.
dying.
I want something that's new, Chris.
Okay. I'm dying less slowly.
Okay. We
So
get it. Age
faster.
is setting in. Yeah, we know.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, so you wake up to a man kicking you. You think it might be like 5 a.m.
Okay, I need to roll something. Okay.
Okay.
So she's actually like wrapped herself up in one of the yarn spools.
Okay.
Like
Wait,
with yarn
wait,
from one of the spools.
Wait,
Um,
wait. What monstrosity are you talking about? Right? I hope the D doesn't come down.
Only
there.
one of them.
It doesn't
Only
matter.
One of them.
One's off.
Because the mess is the issue in this situation. Yes.
Yes! Yes, it is!
Nothing else. Just the mess.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep,
yeah.
just
And now
the
I'm
best.
getting kicked in my sleep. Okay, great.
Mm-hmm.
I yelp and squeak. I ask, what?
Well, I could
What?
ask you the same thing. Get out!
Who are you?
My name is Ernest. Get out of my freaking yarn!
I'm Starcalled. Leave me alone.
Boo fuckity hoo! Get out of my yarn! Stupid Starcalled think that they just own the place. Ooh, I got a fancy little mark on my hand. Get out!
I trip over myself as I get out of the yarn. And I scamper upstairs. 'Cause,
Alright,
I'm not gonna fight Ernest over this.
No, you shouldn't.
'Cause Ernest is gonna kick my ass.
He yells at you as you run up and he says, "And don't come back if you're just gonna mess up all my work!"
Sorry.
We found the true ending romance for Nadinia.
Ernest. Ernest the Yarn Goblin? Okay. Then I will go and go back to actual bed.
Okay. Alright. Maurice will come about for anyone who doesn't wake up in time for breakfast to wake them up. So if you go
I want to be up. I want to be up early. And
Okay.
have gone to the fight room to fight things.
Okay. You go to the fight room to fight things. What are you fighting?
It's me. It's me.
I was gonna say that as a joke, but okay.
It's
Okay.
me, but before I'm me now.
Okay. You fight against old Nadinia.
Yeah.
Are you winning,
Roll
son?
me. Just roll me a straight attack, just for like an average on how you do.
Whee!
Okay. Yeah, you do pretty well against your old self. You've definitely changed kind of your fighting style. While she is able to get a lot of hits in, it doesn't seem to do as much, and you just are able to land a lot more than she is. So yeah, you win pretty well.
Phew.
All right. Was there anyone else who wanted to wake up early to do something?
Nope.
Okay. Well, like I said, Maurice will wake up anyone who hasn't woken up by the time. For breakfast, Maurice seems very. He seems off. He is not
No.
as happy or excitable. When he wakes you up, he just kind of knocks on the door and says in kind of a monotone voice, just breakfast ready. And when you guys get there, breakfast is all laid out for you. It still looks great, still looks like a nice large spread, but Maurice doesn't sit and have it with you. He says, I actually need to go over to Raymond's today. But I wanted to get y'all breakfast first. I'll see you later.
Appreciate it as always.
He nods but doesn't look at you, Kira, and he heads out.
LOL.
Cry-
Shift
I cry.
uncomfortable seat. Poke at oatmeal or whatever.
I probably come in last. Oh, morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Do I sweat anymore?
Yes.
You better.
Neat. Just
Otherwise,
wanted
you'd
to
have
know.
massive thermoregulation problems.
No, I wouldn't.
So
It's just
glad
sitting
we
in the
could.
water.
Yeah, when you're not in water.
Just jump in the water. Just get some more yellow algae, you know?
Do that.
So glad we could have this discussion on acceptable choices.
Morning, everybody.
Morning. How was teaching? Teaching?
Honestly,
Teaching.
Mostly successful.
didn't go half bad.
Okay,
How
just
was
thumbs up.
the cat catching?
Crazy fucking cat lady.
We caught cats.
What do you mean you caught cats?
We caught them.
Well, where did you return them?
No.
You were there.
They're
Remember, you were in
in-
Istis's room.
They're in Istis's room. You saw them?
Yeah, and then
Wait,
you're like,
those-
"Oh, damn, they won."
Wait, what? I'm talking to Quinn. Quinn
This
wasn't
was in a
here.
dream. Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm sorry. Fade out of existence now.
Quinn wasn't there.
I'm fading.
I
I
mean-
have to
I'm
be
gone.
excited with. I have
I'm
to be
already gone. I'm already
okay.
gone.
They
Woo.
leave.
I can't believe you killed Alicia.
It's about fucking time.
Damn. I'm sorry, I got lost. What did you say?
I was saying. Wait, you're the person that put all those cats in there? You might. It's fine. Just right, mate.
Just-
Just letting you know, Mains is gonna chase them.
Sure. They'll figure it out.
Has anybody seen Grumph, by the way?
I don't know, have we?
Grumph is in the corner.
You would have seen him. He is
Ever
not in the
staring.
corner.
He is in the corner.
I imagine
he is
he's.
not in the corner.
I imagine he has found a shelf to permanently connect himself to, and just doesn't move.
Like suction cups onto it.
You have very rarely seen Grumph move, but he is in different locations a lot of times.
So he like teleports. when
This
we're
is a
not-
phenomenon that cats do.
He's a weeping angel.
Nerd.
He's gonna kill us
Okay,
all.
Fucking
It's a
nerd.
blink cat.
Blink cat.
Better than a death dog, not gonna lie.
All right. So
Yeah, so what?
so did this give us
Oh yeah,
our next set, or are we gonna?
yep, me and you.
Okay. What are we doing?
We're gonna go fuck up some criminals, some bad guys. Bad guys.
Okay, I have lunch plans though, just so you know.
What do you mean you have lunch plans?
I mean, I'm gonna go have lunch.
With who?
Raymond.
Looks over at Kira. Are you cool with this, or?
What?
I don't understand why she wouldn't be okay with me having lunch with like a fucking 50-year-old married man.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
I flick her in the forehead.
Ow!
Kira looks genuinely distressed.
Looks over at Maurice. So what's up for
gone.
breakfast today?
He's gone.
Murray's left.
He left.
Oh, he's left.
He gave breakfast and was like, "All right, peace."
Oh,
Looked at.
okay.
Yeah, he just fucking left.
Wait, I look around. Where's Maurice? Usually trying to serve me more bacon.
He has to go and visit Raymond.
Raymond's just stealing everyone.
Alright.
Anyway, Kira, are you okay?
No,
You-
but it's not important.
He looks
Yeah, we're
concerned
done.
and
No.
confused.
Maple like stands up and like kind of almost slams her hands on the table and is like, "Yeah, no, we're done not talking about feelings. So what is wrong?"
wait,
Yes.
wait. We can't stop talking about our feelings. What do you mean?
I'm done with people hiding their fucking feelings. Nadine,
You guys do both. You do both. You won't shut up about your feelings,
but
then you
also
won't
talk
to
about
each
them.
other.
Maple is so. She's done.
Maple has
I-
very good reason to be very done with this.
Okay,
It was
all
like
right,
gonna
Well
act
done.
later when there were less people, and now it's like, okay, we're just throwing shit everywhere. What's going on?
all right. Maple, let's turn it down a couple notches, maybe,
You
please.
don't get to tell me to calm down.
Why not?
She just looks at you like, really?
Am I wrong? This is Kira we're talking about. She's very, very sensitive to this kind of aggression.
Can we stop fighting?
So,
See?
I got kidnapped last night.
All right, we gotta talk. Kira's not good with aggression, but you don't give a fuck. What is going on? What is happening?
Mabel just sits down and
Explain.
puts her hands in her fucking face.
I don't understand. You want to talk or not?
Explain. Wait, no, hold on. We'll get back to you. Turns back to Kira. Okay, tell us what's going on.
You
You told Maurice, didn't you?
yeah.
Have you told Quinn?
Told Quinn what?
You know,
Anything?
anything?
No.
Whew, this is gonna be.
I mean, you guys.
I'm gonna step back and let this. I'm sorry.
That-
I'm not going to be a part of this.
Yeah, that can be a private conversation between two of you guys if you want.
Well, it's not private anymore, is it?
Yes, it is. Iris, I knitted you a thing yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it kind of looks awful.
I mean, Maple pulls it out. It doesn't look awful, just wasn't intended.
Like I said, awful. And it's
It
the.
is-
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Go
was
ahead.
gonna describe that it's a beautiful radiant. It looks like it was all made from one thread that was, had a gradient on it, and it's made in such a way that it's like a perfect rainbow gradient to it. Except there's like this black that comes from the center and kind of spreads out of the bag, almost looking like roots, except maybe a bit more curvy.
Tell her the shape.
Yeah, the part that's fucking cursed,
Tell her the shape of this bag.
I can't remember what is the shape?
the vibe of the
Tentacles.
fuck pie for some reason.
Oh, you
pie.
mean the pie? That's right, the pie shape.
Pie. Yeah, it's a pie. I made a
Iris fucking
pie.
looks it over and she's like at once delighted and then absolutely like full of dread, the deepest dread. Oh, I see.
Yeah, I
um,
can't knit.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much does it look like a hat?
Looks like a beret.
I'd wear the
to
fuck
be
out of it.
fair,
just
Nadine
thinking-
like, rolled really well on it.
She rolled a fucking natural 20 or some shit.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I will say that it does look like what it's intended to.
Okay.
I mean, I still think it looks beautiful and I'd be absolutely delighted to keep it.
No, I would be honored if you burned it because it's got that black ugly thing in it, and I'm like,
I
Mm.
don't think it's ugly. I think it's a reminder of what we're fighting for. Or against. Probably against, technically. But thank you. This is actually quite lovely.
I wanted it to
Um,
be a thank you because well, I mean, you got us bags and you didn't have one that was made for
oh,
you.
that was mostly anxiety because I thought we were all going to fall apart and kill each other. But you know,
Oh no, we'll still do that, but we'll
no,
do it
that's fine.
together.
I do appreciate it though. It's lovely. Is your brother all settled? Are things okay there?
Dad Oh, I need 2 things from you guys. Thank you for bringing that up.
Oh, here's your phone. It is broken. I don't know how he does it.
I'm looking at the phone. How is it broken? Like what kind of broken is it? Is it like
It's got,
dust
like-
broken?
No, it's got like spider webs of cracks through it.
I wouldn't be surprised
You
if it
can
was in
see
2
like
pieces.
parts of the vine that's inside of it poking out. It's impressive it's still together at this point. Still functions.
Honestly, if we could just like bottle his inability to do things correctly and to something, we could probably make a million selling it.
Sounds like a poison.
Chris,
buy
what
shit
were you gonna
too.
say?
This is what I was thinking.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, Calvin's binoculars.
His
Oh, but I
dad's
was talking-
binoculars.
Yes, yes.
But I was
Uh,
talking about what were you gonna say before?
I'm looking at the stone. Look up at Quinn, look back at the stone. You know, I'm not even mad at this point. That's impressive.
Right? Like, I don't know how he fucking does it. That's a magic item. He broke it in half. How? And this isn't the first one he's done it to. We fought him like 7 new foes.
Wait, you wait. This isn't the first?
No, it's
Okay.
weird, right?
Okay. I know it's gonna sound weird, guys, but maybe we should take him to that doctor. Cause
Oh
that
no, he'll be too broken.
Which
but
doctor?
like think about with this is a question that needs to be answered at this point.
I don't think that's funny.
Look, you're going to let me laugh at my own pain. Okay?
Sorry.
Thank you. Anyhow, Quinn, what were you saying about getting kidnapped?
Oh, I went back to the fucking Red Rider base
Mm-hmm.
instead of.
What? Are you kidding?
Well, I mean,
Let him
last
finish.
time,
Let him finish, Iris. Then we can scream at him.
last time I was there, it was like a shitty rundown garage where, like, 4 of my friends and a bitch hung out. Like, now it's like a fucking training ground for a militia. I didn't know it would be like that.
Oh.
Okay, I'll fix that this afternoon. No problem.
No.
Are you
Maple, you
sure?
want to come?
Don't take unilateral action.
I don't think provoking the Red Rioters, which was one of the leaders, was on the island of zombies, if you so recall, is a good idea.
They're setting up like they're going to use these people to do something stupid that's probably going to get these people killed.
That's why I'm saying we need to go stop it.
By beating the shit out of the people they're going to use?
No.
By
By
mean, I
beating
can
them into unconsciousness than beating the shit out of the people that are using them.
I mean, it's just the branch of... the place I went was just my branch. The head,
Okay.
the higher-ups wouldn't go there.
Okay, so then what should we do?
Figure out why they're arming militias and riling up punk ass kids to lead them.
Mm-hmm.
I thought things were getting better in the lower reach.
They are.
That's probably the reason why they're trying to make it worse again.
No, they're going for a final push.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. Okay. If you look at it fucking like from our perspective, we want to make the lower reach better, right?
Mm-hmm.
They want to disconnect the lower reach from the upper reach.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be better by being alone.
That would be disastrous for both.
Yes. I know that now. But they're so angry and hurt, they want freedom more than safety.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. However, I do think that people, innocent people, are going to get caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
Maybe
So again,
bring this up to Raymond during your lunch meeting.
I was planning on it, yeah.
Go from there.
That sounds very prudent, yes.
fine. Guess go let someone else handle it. Ugh, it just feels so.
I understand wanting to help, but we can't. We're already stretched thin enough as it is. I think we bring it up to Raymond, see if he has any suggestions, and go from there. I don't think we have to rush in without a plan, or frankly, I don't know if we can. Given our track record, I don't necessarily think we can single-handedly take down the Red Rioters who have been established here for decades.
Speaking of the Red Rioters who have been established here for decades, when do you want to get that lore drop from my mother?
That's a great time to ask people when they want to see Mother Dearest.
No, that's what that was in character.
Oh, that was in character. Jesus Christ.
Would we, is she free tonight for dinner? After everyone's done with their job. Sorry, do I have a job today? I got home rather late, or am I
Yes,
just?
I'm going to be working with you at your parents' store.
Yeah, maybe we
Oh.
get a break. Yay.
I was
Who
there.
was there?
Yeah, I know. Nadine is like,
I'm helping.
I am trying to remind everybody of what is happening around us. You're getting a break. We're going to work. Isn't that exciting, everybody? We get to all be happy.
We're gonna look. We'll
Yay.
beat the shit out of. Wait, I don't know what we're gonna do. We still get to beat the shit out of people today. It's fine.
This works out great. Tell your mom if you'll have us, we can come over for dinner. Kira and I can
no,
bring pastries.
Well, this is weird because I had meant to talk to not everyone at the same time at first, but I was actually going to have her come up to the temple and hopefully meet Kira and have dinner with them, and then we could talk to later afterwards. Because, yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll
Who?
fancy pastry then, and
My
stay out of
mom.
your hair.
Giving Nadinia looks like she's like 2 steps behind the whole conversation.
She looks, even though there was a good rest, she looks tired at this point.
Can I ask her all about the key in yellow over dinner? Pastries would be great. Also, yeah, I don't think her apartment is big enough to house all of us. It's still the lower reach.
Don't worry, I'll take thorough notes.
What? Why?
Of the pertinent information. I'd also really like to meet your mom.
Right. Right. I will see if she's free tonight. That's the point.
Can Can I borrow someone's stone? I need to call Jack. Figure out where the butt is.
You have your stone.
I hate you.
She did say it functioned.
Mm-hmm.
Can I borrow someone's stone? I'm not going to call using this thing.
Right. I told Nick he could probably give it back to him because you probably don't want it anymore.
Not that I don't want it. Maybe it can be repaired or fixed. Maybe we could get it. Maybe it's got ice stone care.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was covered in Kool-Aid, dude.
The vine is a new mutant strand that lives only
Generally
on Doritos
speaking-
and
No, it is not covered because it's a magic item and you shouldn't be able to break it.
That's the joke.
I'm sad.
To be fair, they're only like 20 gold, some shit. I will buy you a new one. He
It's
can't
not.
afford it.
No, you don't need to buy me a new one. He doesn't need to buy me a new one. Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys on pause for a little bit. Go handle your go handle that side. I have to go pick up my sister from the hairdresser and drop her off at home.
Oh.
Oh,
I thought that was the Denia talking at first, and I was very
Same.
confused. But yeah, go
I'm-
get your
I'm-
sis.
I am slowly losing my mind being in this apartment.
I thought it
thought
was
the
nice to be
apartment was
away.
I thought
Yeah,
I
it was gonna
know,
separate.
I know.
They're
But
just not.
apparently they're not letting me.
They haven't learned. They haven't let go yet. Okay.
oh no.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
good luck. I think now would be a lovely time to bounce to Maple, get her day off.
Mhm.
Maple's day off.
El Nap Day.
Yes. Describe your nap.
I will
How
be
good
back.
is it?
Mhm.
Bye.
Real quick, was there anything anyone wanted to talk to while you guys were all together? I think you guys had hit most things.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
I mean,
it sounds
briefly.
like Kira and Quinn need to speak in private, but that's not going to be in front of everyone. Oh, and I want to speak to Iris in private at one point, but nothing for
shit,
the
Okay.
whole.
I also want to talk to Maple.
Oh, do you want to catch
Let's
me
all do
before
a
you leave?
circle.
Yeah, Maple basically, like, after everyone seems to be, like, kind of set, and, like, Nadine asks for a phone, she's like, well, I need mine today, so I'm gonna go. And then, like, stops near Kira and is like, sorry for yelling at you, and then just leaves.
No, it's okay. Hold on. I'll meet you outside.
Sure.
You know, she waits until everyone's like, "Hey, I'm doing this. I'm doing this."
Yeah, as Iris is like, I'll wait for you in here then, and you can just see her heart physically like breaking inside of her and shattering and just cutting her insides up.
Oh my god.
Why
Big
are you
drama.
dying?
Big drama.
I will wait with you until because I mean lunch doesn't start yet.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's have a second breakfast and stress eat. Everything's terrible.
Hell yeah! I start cooking.
Damn it.
Jesus fucking hell.
Iris makes mimosas and
Ah, yes.
downs them because fuck this.
Feelings breakfast.
She's heartbroken and cannot express.
We've
Iris doesn't
had-
know how to like people. It sucks.
We've had first breakfast, but what about second trauma breakfast?
Oh, but
Okay, that's
You
a
put
title.
Second trauma breakfast.
That's a title.
it has to
Hold
be
on.
second trauma breakfast too.
Mm.
Yeah. What about second trauma breakfast? Alright. Maple and Kira.
Yeah. So it's just a short thing, but Kira would like to say to Maple, I really appreciate your effort. I didn't mean to obstruct your effort. You're just trying to make us all
No.
cohesive.
You're not the one I'm angry at, so I'm sorry I took it out on you.
It's Sardinia, isn't it?
And Quinn.
Yeah. I think I'll be able to help out with Quinn at least.
Thanks, Kira.
By the way, vibe check. She's like kind of wrecked.
Yeah.
She did just torture herself all night, so
Mood.
yeah.
Yeah.
Back a couple of steps,
Mhm.
but yeah, that's kind of it.
Maybe eat some pastries or something down with Iris at her shop. Don't beat
Sounds fine.
yourself up too much.
All right. Yes, thank you.
Feelings suck. She kind of shrugs. Shit happens.
Thank you, Mabel. Have a nice day off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find a park.
Sounds lovely. And I will leave her be.
Alright. Quinn and Iris. Quinn, you said you wanted to talk to Iris about something?
Yeah, it's gonna be short.
I am
Iris.
suddenly very afraid.
No, you should not be afraid.
It's gonna be short because I stab her.
Yes, I've actually turned. It's time to stab. No, Iris, I need your help.
Okay, with what exactly?
Nadinia's birthday present.
Oh shit! Right, we were supposed to do a thing. Oh no, and Maurice is probably too heartbroken to coordinate. Damn it. Shit.
Why
should
is he
we-
heartbroken?
I meant.
Oof.
I meant distracted with things from Raymond. Should we get balloons? Do you think you can get balloons? When should we do this? Tomorrow? Today?
But I don't. I mean, today's pretty booked for meeting my mom and
Probably tomorrow morning. Maybe tomorrow afternoon?
a brunch birthday.
Sure.
Brunch
Brunch?
birthday.
We can make a cake out of waffles. It'll be great.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck yeah.
She's gonna hate that.
My
It's gonna be-
waffles, I did mean tuna sandwiches. Or whatever sharks
For
eat.
breakfast.
I'm very overwhelmed, okay? I'm getting my heart broken. Slowly. It's like someone's driving it.
Wait. Why? Who
What?
are you getting? Who's hurting you?
Mostly me, overthinking everything. It's fine. Anyway, balloons, yes or no? She
Yeah,
might, her claws could pop them, maybe not balloons. Maybe a pinata, that would be fun.
Pinatas are messy.
Yeah, I mean, I could try to find a pinata. Oh God, how much money does the Upper Reach expect for a birthday party? Probably a lot, right? Shit.
Oh, I don't know if we have that kind of a budget.
I just mean a pinata from the Lower Reach. There might be drugs, or it might be made out of newspaper.
There's just Yeah, I'm sorry, you think they just have drug pinatas?
Yeah, because that's how
reminds
you.
me-
That's
reminds me-
expensive as
That's
fuck.
how you transport it. I steal a pinata. It's full of drugs. Oops.
Yeah, that's not a legit pinata business that would sell you that pinata. That just reminds me of like those PSAs are like, oh yeah, that candy might be drugs. They ain't gonna give you
Yay!
your candy that's drugs.
You
'Cause
just
that's
bust it
money.
open. Yay, it's needles!
Oh
Use
no.
needles.
Woohoo!
Anyway, newspapers like made out of shitty material is more the actual goal of my brain, but easily distracted, idiot boy. Yeah, we can try to get a pinata. But I mostly wanted to ask, because, okay, so I wanted to knit her a thing, but I cannot knit things because I'm not good yet. So basically what I want to do is I want to, maybe using some of Istis's better thread, because regular thread's just going to die, I want to knit the rat bastard dog thing, Archer, shark costume.
Oh, that's adorable. We can definitely here. I'll give you a tutorial, and then I'll do the hard part. So I can do the sleeves and stuff. You can just do like his little tail, because that's pretty hard to fuck up. and I can,
Thank you.
pop in and ask Istis for some good thread before I head out with Kira. And yeah, I think that's a great idea.
It's incredibly stupid, but it'll be fun.
I think it'll give her a laugh.
Yeah.
Or it might invoke some horrible traumatic childhood memory. It's hard to tell with her. It's either one or the other.
Yeah. To be fair, I think we're all just walking trigger warnings at this point.
Yeah. Let's hope it's the first one.
But yeah, I want to sew shark costume. I will try to find a pinata that is not used by a drug front or made out of newspapers.
Made out of drugs.
As you guys are talking, you see a cleric of Istis walk in. Iris, you recognize him immediately. It's Ernest. He's been here fucking forever.
I wave. Hi, Ernest. Good morning.
He kind of gives you a grunt, but which is his friendliest welcome. And he nods, and you watch as he pulls out this long scroll, pulls out a nail and a hammer, and he nails it to the wall, right next to the door.
Sorry, is this the home decor? What, Ernest? What are you doing?
Setting up a reminder. Didn't think I'd have to. And he leaves.
What does the reminder say?
It says, attention star called. Please do not have your emotional breakdowns in the basement thread area. That is for thread and yarn, not feelings.
Basement thread area.
Basement storage.
Oh no, which one of us did that this time?
Based on everything, I'm gonna go with Kira.
All right.
I
mean, if it makes you feel any better, that's just kind of how Ernest is. He actually kind of looked.
I mean, I don't care. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, but I should probably. He pulls it down.
Instead of an announcement, I find like a donut or something and hang it on the nail. Something.
A donut.
Oh, it's just Quinn and Iris doing stupid shit like nailing donuts to the wall.
This will hide it. Donut.
We could remove the nail.
Just remove it.
Nope, there's a donut there now.
Better. This is just Iris's mental breakdown.
He didn't say we couldn't have mental breakdowns in the kitchen.
Use the censorship donut.
Fair game.
Throw away the notice. We don't need to acknowledge this. It will just upset people further. Right. Anyway, I don't know what time it is. We just had breakfast. It's probably not lunchtime. I'm gonna go.
No.
Waste time. Call my mom. Look for a pinata.
You could talk to Kira before she heads out.
I thought they were gonna head out as soon as I don't know. Maybe.
I'm going the same way Iris is. So.
It's up to you. You could save the conversation till later or have it now.
She is currently idling like an NPC. So.
I will. I think he'd let her make the decision on when she wants to have the conversation. So you can idle like an NPC all you want.
Yeah, I'm assuming Iris will go find her.
Yeah, once like a decent amount of time has passed for a conversation, she'd like try to find where she is.
Yeah, I'm like just outside, like. Where she
idling like an NPC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know.
Kira, you okay? Do you want to head down to the lower reach?
Yeah, we can get to work. Yes. I'm fine. Really. I'm just working through some things.
No, I get it, and if it's any consolation, Nadinia turned Nick down probably worse than you turned down Maurice. So you can't. You're probably doing better than that.
I don't know about that. He seemed really hurt.
It just
Like,
takes
really
time.
hurt.
But Maurice is very squishy emotionally, so it's so it takes time for these things, but he'll bounce back and it's all right. It doesn't mean that you can't still be friends eventually.
Yeah. Okay. It'll be fine.
It's
I've
fine.
Never
Let's
baked
focus.
anything.
It's all right. You'll like baking. It's mostly just following a scientific recipe, and then you get something tasty at
I
the
read
end.
a chemistry book once.
That's honestly pretty close, surprisingly. And Iris will start lecturing her about fucking the science of fucking
The science
shoe
of
pastry
fucking?
or whatever
Science
the fuck.
fucking.
Science
No.
fucking.
I don't
No,
know.
no. Iris has not fucked. Iris has not kissed.
Iris has
No,
been
Iris
kissed.
has kissed.
Oh shit, that's right. But like not other than that.
Did that not count?
She hasn't initiated a kiss.
She doesn't want to acknowledge that kiss.
She's not
No.
a slut like that. Fuck
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And Nadinia.
Yep. Just
Slut City.
something about those Frivolor boys.
Bring out the sluts, you know.
Slut
Alright.
and all.
Slut and all.
All right. So you guys head down to the bakery.
Yeah.
When you get there, you see it is swamped.
Oh shit.
There is like a line of people going out and like around the corner.
Is this
Okay.
normal?
Not. It hasn't been for a very long time. Here, come on, let's go through the back, and so she'll like lead her around to like the employee entrance and like shout in like, "Mom, Dad, my friend Kira and I were here to help. Tell us what to do." And I'll grab like 2 aprons and throw one at Kira.
Yep. You see Nyx is actually up front manning the cash register.
Oh, my heart. She's so old. She's so big.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her counting all that money. Do it.
You also know it's a school day.
Oh, hate that.
Look
a
at that
lot.
child labor.
Mental note to tell my parents about that and be mad at them for that later, but okay.
As she is working cash register, you see your parents absolutely completely frazzled in the back, just trying to make stuff. Like, stuff is going out into the bakery case and just immediately getting sold.
Okay,
your parents look
Mom-
at you two entering like you are angels that have descended from above.
This particular
You
angel
kind of
carry
are.
And they're just like, oh, thank Istis. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see. Can you fill? We actually have some orders for the upper reach that need to be filled. They're handing up right over there. Can you start working on those?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, ma'am.
This is Kira, by the way.
Oh, hi, Kira. Lovely to
Uh,
meet you. I hope you know how to bake.
Working on it.
All right. So there are several recipes of different things that need to be baked for pickup for the lower reach, including one of them is a wedding cake.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Okay.
So
What looks the least like? Is it a Genoese sponge? Is it like
oh, for the wedding
what
cake?
looks the least?
Oh, the
Yeah.
least. The least one is it looks like there is this woman who's having like a brunch and she wants like a fancy dessert for at the end. So it's like kind of like this like a strawberry shortcake kind of thing.
Oh, or like a casada cake situation, something, something.
Yeah, it's just a
Yeah,
You know
very
so
yeah,
much
yeah.
more about fucking pastries than I do. It's
Well,
so
that
I
makes
love
sense.
pastries. I love
It
baking.
It works well here.
Okay, Kira. So I'm gonna give you a quick tour. Okay, so here are our bowls. Here are our fantasy KitchenAid stand mixes. Here are like I just show her where all the ingredients are. And here's the oven. So and here and is there like a book with recipes in it? Or
Yes, it is very heavily guarded at night. Like your parents have an actual safe for this.
yeah.
It was the only thing that was not stolen or broken when your parents' store got broken into before.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
They
I would
keep it in a safe within a safe.
yeah, it makes sense. But I would get that bad boy out real quick
Mhm.
and like put like whatever the equivalent to like saran wrap is over it so it doesn't get like shit on it.
Oh, it's
And
already
kind of
it's magically protected. Like
oh
nothing
good.
is touching this
magically
thing.
Oh
laminated.
good.
Yes,
Man,
it's
that's convenient.
magically laminated.
Oh, magical lamination. Um
Honestly,
which is a fun pastry joke because I think you laminate right?
No,
That's
they
when
just
you do the
wax the
butter
pages.
with
They
the
just wax the
thing.
pages.
totally
It's
did.
fine.
You're right.
They just waxed them. It's fine.
All right. Um But yeah, so I would flip to the like shortcake recipe. Be like, okay, so I'm going to get started on some other things, but really, baking is as simple as following instructions. It's all logic and precision, and nobody masters that more than you do. So flag me down if you have some questions, and once you've finished mixing the batter, just call me over. We'll have a look at it,
All right.
and I'll walk you through the next step. Does that sound okay?
Yes.
Oh, and if you see mom or dad running around, just try not to run into them and just duck.
I will do my best not to be underfoot.
All
Because that could
right.
happen.
Let's have. Are you cooking on your own, Iris, while this is going on?
I think so. Like with like do something, check in on Kira, do something, check in on Kira, which I think was her routine whenever Nyx was in the bakery. So I think that
Mhm.
this is very like
Cool.
familiar to her.
Okay. Let's have both of you roll. Iris, go ahead and roll cooking proficient, or your cooking tools with wisdom. Kira, it sounds like you're going to be doing this more from an intelligence standpoint. Am I right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I would just roll an intelligence check.
Rain.
Oh no!
It's like a spell book written in gibberishy food
Yeah.
words.
So you're trying to make this, but as you're doing it, there's just you don't understand some of the abbreviations that they use. They use shorthand for stuff.
Right.
Like you have a hard time telling the teaspoon from the
Yeah.
tablespoon.
I was about to say, what's a TBS?
Yeah, so it gets a little confusing for you, and uh Iris, when you look at the batter, you know that that's not right.
Okay, so this is a great first try. It's just a little bit off. So when you
Wait, so
measured the flour, what tools did you use? How did you do it?
she holds up the like a 2-cup spoon, like measuring cup. This one.
Okay, and did you level out the flour? You didn't just like scoop it up. You made sure to level it, right?
Why didn't I think of that?
Oh, it's okay. These are the nuances of baking. So the good thing is that this batter is now uh It's food for the garbage can. He gets very hungry. We're going to feed him this very good batter, and we're going to make it fresh.
She died a
Uh,
little outside.
I was
Iris
trying to.
forgets
Food
that
for the
she's not 8.
garbage can. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
But I think once, like, because I assume whatever Iris was making is, like, in the oven now, I think she
Yeah.
would, like, give Kira, like, a proper tutorial of, like, "Okay, like, this is what this means. This is how
This
you
is
do
how you
this."
make literally the easiest kind of cake.
All right,
Well,
go
I was
ahead and give me. This is not the easiest, but go ahead and give me a intelligence check with advantage.
Okay. So I was into the.
oh, shit, sorry.
I mean.
Oh, fucking Iris! Just
Oh
fucking.
my
Sorry.
god. That's
Sorry.
a
Uh,
3.
Sorry.
I will take Iris's intelligence
I'm sorry.
thing because you did just roll a crit. So we'll
I'm
we'll
sorry.
bump up yours a little bit, Kira.
Thank you.
Uh,
I can't
Iris,
believe I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3.
you're still, checking on stuff, checking on your own thing and whatnot. So you aren't there all the time, but you do catch Kira on a couple of the mistakes that she's making, explaining like the teaspoon, tablespoon, and other things like that. So you get at least it's not going to win any awards, but you get a workable batter.
Heck yeah.
She starts like creating a notebook for cooking. The tablespoon teaspoon dichotomy.
Oh, Kira, that's going to make a lovely thesis. But right now, here, taste it, and I give her like licking the batter equivalent.
Okay.
So now we have to bake it, and with shortcake, it's pretty hard to mess up. You just have to time it right. Okay, so when you put it in the pan, you want to make sure, and like grease the pan, whatever.
Yeah.
In depth oven. Please do not touch the oven; it is very hot.
Get the
Here are the
lard.
oven mitts, etc., etc.
Right. I know how to work with hot things.
This hot thing.
True story. Noah was afraid of ovens for a lot of his life.
Wait, for real? They are kind of scary.
Like, imagine if one of them shut on you. Anyway, I'm not afraid of ovens.
Oh no! Oh no!
Playing hide and go seek, my brother tried to hide in the oven.
Jesus Christ.
I've done that.
Not while it was on, but
I've done that.
He did try to do that. Ooh, no.
I hid
We
in
were
the oven.
warned. We were warned as children not to hide in the dryer.
Did you do it anyway?
Yeah, but like I was generally a good kid. But yes, as soon as I did learn quite quickly when I did not fit in there anymore.
So
My
is it
brother
the-
used to squeeze himself in cabinets. He was creepily flexible
I can still
when he
do
was
that.
younger.
I can
That
still
doesn't
fit in the
fair.
cabinet.
But you're also short.
I'm
My
very
brother
short.
could do this when he was 6 foot tall.
Oh.
Yeah, I have a tall friend who can fit in any space. He can also eat way more food than he should be able to.
To fucking hate him. My brother and I don't really think we look related.
I mean, my sisters don't look like me and my brother, but they look
My-
really similar. Anyway,
My
We're
dad's
getting-
side of the family is all short, chubbier, like white ass England, German, Polish, and my mom's side is like tall, lean, Mediterranean. And I got my dad's side, and Bill got my mom's side. So
we're all
I feel like it's
squat.
always. I feel like
And
it's always
Irish.
the middle child that gets the like. Not different genes, like opposite genes, essentially, in the family. Because like my middle cousin, looks nothing like her sisters.
Yeah.
Anyway,
whatever. So yes, you are baking. You get the shortcake in the oven. While you guys are doing that, let's hop over to Maple. Maple, what are you doing on your day off?
She's trying to find the park with the most trees.
park with the most trees. That would actually be in the Upper Reach.
Not surprising.
Yep. They have all the nicest parks.
Hmm.
Well, they actually just have one. Well, they have two nice parks, a proper park for kids to play in, and then a
Mhm.
flower garden. So, you would head to the proper park. It actually has like a nice pond. It's got like a river that goes through it, just a small one, more like a stream
Hmm.
with these fancy ornate bridges over it, but it's got tons of trees.
Yeah.
To the point where when you're in it, you actually, if you're in the center, you can't see any buildings.
She'll go there.
All right.
She's gonna call her sister.
Okay. You call April. She. Do you call her on the stone or with your connection?
On the stone.
On the stone? Okay.
Mhm.
She picks up pretty quickly. And she says, Maple! Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, April.
Oh, it's been so long. How is everything?
Which part? Like morale or what we have to deal with?
I meant like everything, but it sounds like something isn't okay.
Hmm. It might just be me. I don't know.
I mean, even if it's just you, if something's wrong, something's wrong.
I guess. Sorry for not calling sooner.
It's okay. I mean, I know you've been super busy, and honestly, I have been having a lot of sleepless nights.
Oh?
Yeah, this Avon stuff is it's terrible.
Not going great.
Just a lot of Dad's old business partners are just being complete assholes.
Can I go punch them?
Yeah, sure. There's a couple in Mariah. I'll give you their addresses. No, it probably wouldn't be the best.
Ah, fuck, I got really excited. Don't do that.
uh, I'll put a pin in it for now. Basically, they're like, well, your dad hasn't been convicted yet, so we don't really know if it should be over to you. And it's just like,
Isn't all the legal paperwork done?
no, it won't be done for like another 10 years.
Jesus.
The investigation's not complete, even close to.
So they're basically gonna sit and wait for 10 years and do nothing.
I mean, they're not technically sitting and waiting, they're technically investigating everything. Here's a fun thing.
Mm.
The lab burned down.
The one there?
Yeah.
It just burnt down?
Yeah.
We do that? I don't remember.
You do that, DM?
We
Did we burn
No,
down
you
it?
did not.
We didn't? Okay.
Oh.
I think Maple does whisper that. She's like, did we do that? I honestly don't remember.
Aye, group demolitionists say we did not.
April confirms you did not do that. No,
Um,
it burned. Someone else did. And I mean, like, I actually have a lot of the information still
mhm.
because they sent reports to my dad, but it's Echo Justice takes forever, which in my dad's case, because we know he's guilty, is kind of good, because at this rate, they won't even put him up for trial for at least 100 years.
Nice.
Yeah. And that's not counted at all towards the punishment.
That's great.
Yeah. They basically see it as, well, you made us take so long to find all the information. So we're going to draw, you still get your full punishment. Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah. So he's not getting out anytime soon, but his business partners are all like, well, he hasn't been convicted, so technically he's still the one in charge. And it's like, no, he's not. He's not.
I mean, just basically say, okay, we'll wait for him to give you orders and see if you survive or not.
No, these are business partners, not part of the company. Yeah, it's mostly some of the people in Taros. There's a couple in Mirai, but it's mostly Taros that's giving me problems.
Looks like we'll have to go visit Taros one of these days.
Oh, that would be great. I've always wanted to go to Taros. I think I may have been there once, but I was really young.
Oh, what is it like?
Oh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like, have you? Oh, do you remember? I'm sure you at least saw it. Like when the fair, when they set up the fair every year with like all those rides and the circus comes and that stuff. It's like that, but an entire city and huge and amazing and all mechanical.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. I don't think I saw a single tree when I was there.
That sounds great, but also horrible.
Yeah, it's a weird mix.
Well, it's definitely a vacation location then, maybe. Ha, vacation location. How are you doing? Like,
Other than getting less sleep than even an elf needs, pretty okay. The kids are taking great to the house. Salt has declared herself Queen of Echo, and is telling everyone to address, or I'm sorry, not Queen, Princess of Echo, and everyone has to address her as such.
yeah, that sounds like a phase.
She got a crown and everything.
Like an actual crown?
Yes, that's what she spent her allowance on.
Okay.
Gave her enough allowance to get a crown?
Yeah, Mabel's like pinching her nose, like, how much money did you give them?
I mean, I gave the same allowance I had, like 100 gold.
That's a lot.
Oh, is it?
It's a lot, yeah. I gave a woman 20 gold the other day and she almost cried.
Okay. I guess okay. Sorry, I don't.
No, that's fine. I know you don't. It's fine. I get it. But I also know that if you cut it, yeah, if you cut back the money on Salt, she's gonna have a temper tantrum. But good luck.
That makes a lot of sense because I gave that to who did I give that to?
The oldest one?
Oh, yeah,
Rin?
Rina?
Yeah.
Rin. And she laughed at me?
Yeah. Yeah.
But they all seem to be doing pretty well. I know it's a bit of an adjustment. They haven't had any issues with the loss so far, so that's good.
It's actually really good, considering it's been, what, almost a month and a half?
Yeah, Rin hasn't been at the house too much. Salt, like I said, but she seems very interested in going for carriage rides, dressed really nicely, and declaring herself princess.
Mm-hmm.
Pepper actually requested a tutor. He's been learning how to read.
Yeah, he seemed like he always wanted to, but with Salt being the dictator she is.
Yeah, Salt said that there could only be a princess and no prince. So I'm not entirely sure what that makes me.
The queen.
She called me a nanny.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll admit I'm not used to kids or really know too much, but I hope it's at least better.
No,
I
yeah,
hope it's at least better.
it
They
sounds
haven't run
better.
away.
Yeah. No, Salt's just a handful. She always been a handful. Always.
Yeah, but I don't think you really answered how things have been for you.
Not great. Not great.
What happened?
We went to the province of One, like we said we were. Found the wizard place, and one of the professors and headmasters of the place found interest in Nadinia.
Oh, for her curse?
Yeah. And then Nadinia proceeded to... Well, she lashed out at him, and he used that against her. Basically blackmailed her into being a test subject,
Oh no.
which she became a completely different person after that. And then Quinn does Quinn things and runs off, but also understandable. But I just had enough.
Had enough of what? Is it's too much?
I guess I just trying to make them understand that we're trying to work as a group together, and they just keep running off and doing what they think is best. And then getting in trouble, or something happens to them, which makes them even more fucked up. And it's like, I could have helped you with this, but no. I don't know if I should stay or if I should leave.
You want to run away?
I mean, it's the only thing I'm good at.
I don't think that's true. You may have ran away from me before, but you came back. Maple, I want you to know you will always have a home here. I don't know exactly how the Stark thing works, but you always have a home here and you're always welcome. but I can't help but feel that if you leave now, you're gonna regret it. From what I've seen and from what we talked about, it seems like you were upset every time you did run away. And you regretted it.
Don't know if we can win this time. We've learned a lot of things, and I don't know if we can do anything about it.
What do you think you'll regret more? If you stay and don't win, or if you run away?
I know you're right.
What was that?
I know you're right.
I'm assuming because I know you're very blunt, but you've probably talked to them about this, right?
No, I did the opposite. I just stopped talking to them.
Maple, I'm sorry, this is going to seem very rude, and I might be jumping out of my. I might not be completely correct because we didn't get to spend a lot of time together, but I feel like if they did that to you, that would make you really upset.
I mean, that's basically what they already do. And that's why I'm fucking upset, and I don't want to talk to them because I just can't do anything because they won't let me do anything.
Is there someone that you both trust and listen to that maybe you could talk to and help mediate? Like, oh, what about that girl you were dating, Iris?
Not dating, I just confessed to her a long time ago, and honestly, I don't really think she likes me.
Didn't you literally go on a date too? I think.
I mean, yeah, but I've gone on dates with other girls that didn't think they were dates, they just thought we were hanging out, and then I made a fool of myself, so.
You took her to a flower garden.
I'm losing my shit.
I mean, I don't know. I guess she did try to talk to me a few times, but I just. In denial, I guess? I don't.
can't say much because I've never dated anyone. But if someone confessed to me and then took me to a flower garden, I would kind of think it was a date.
Okay.
But sorry, that was off track. But do you think maybe like talking with her, she could maybe mediate something between them? I mean,
Nadine is doing better. I think she's more or less back to who she was before everything happened, so I don't know what the fuck happened. That was literally overnight.
I am back.
hey, Chris.
Yeah, I was just talking about you, dude.
What happened? What did I do now?
Nothing.
You missed trauma breakfast.
He was trauma breakfast.
What did I? How did I miss
Second
trauma?
Second
breakfast.
trauma breakfast, excuse me.
Oh,
Second
okay.
trauma
Two.
breakfast.
What about
Breakfast.
what about trauma brunch?
I mean, I don't know. We
has
haven't gotten
it-
to that yet.
What did I miss?
Kira can't cook,
Uh-huh.
and now Maple is on the phone with sister.
Listen,
Mhm.
listen. Maple is like, ah, man, do you remember that cool date that I went on with Iris? LOL, it wasn't a date. Probably wasn't. Probably fine. Let's just crush Iris's heart even more and make her
No,
silently
it's
scream
more of like
at her.
an internalized thing of like Mabel being like, oh, she probably doesn't like me like that.
Not
Hold on. I feel like we've been here before.
Yeah,
and I
we
don't
have.
know
Not-
why.
not to make a joke
Oh, it's
about a
just a
people
joke.
group I'm not a part of, but I feel like the two lesbian statuses are moving in together or not sure if you're dating.
Oh, 100%, which is why I'm doing this. 100%, this is how they all go. Most of them.
Yeah.
From my experience with lesbians, pretty much amounts to
Yeah,
Being
your little
fucking
dip
idiot.
into lesbianism.
yeah, my good old dip into lesbianism, featuring Jamie and Alicia. Mind you, this is the experience that I have. Involves pining over each other without actually touching each other or talking to each other or even looking
Can
at
you
each
please
other.
clarify that this is our characters?
Characters.
I don't know at this point.
I mean, she's getting married, so...
Hey, I don't
Oh
know what you
my
guys
God.
do. What you guys do behind closed doors, I don't ask, okay?
We don't have
Literally-
any doors in our apartment.
I don't know what you guys do behind open doors in your apartment. I don't ask. I let you guys do you.
Room.
But she will say, like it might be getting better, but are you gonna feel better if you don't say anything?
No. Can't talk to them tonight because we're doing other shit. Yeah. No, I'm being a fucking idiot.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say that. I think you're stressed and dealing with a lot, and emotions on top of that are just going to be even harder to try to figure out.
Especially when you can feel everyone else's emotions around you as well.
Yeah, that probably doesn't help.
Constantly. No, it really doesn't. It still gets overwhelming at times. It's only been 3 months since I got them.
Yeah, I mean, I have a hard time even imagining that. It must be a lot.
At least it's not the entire city. Like when I first got them. I'm not
Oof.
looking forward to being able to do that.
I won't fill it up down here.
Hi, Alex.
Hey, Alex.
The worst.
You know my mic is on, right?
That's why I said it.
Thirsty boy.
Thorst.
uh, I'm sorry. What did you say?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. It was the emotion, the feelings thing.
Yeah,
yes.
she said that she's not looking forward to potentially being able to feel everyone's emotions in the entire city.
Ooh, I hope it doesn't get to that. I mean, that doesn't seem much of a blessing at that point.
No. Yeah, no, that was the dream I had when I first got these powers.
Oof.
Abilities. Thing. Oh, by the way, I can like make flowers now.
Are you a druid?
No. Maybe? I don't know. It's like I focus the energy that I usually do for like my fighting styles and I could make flowers.
Oh. Huh. I will say, since we went into the plant and came out, my druid powers they got such a boost. It's insane. Like, you should see some of the things I can do now. It's incredible.
Oh?
It sucks because I can't go outside right now because I'm too busy with paperwork, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's really crazy. Like, my connection with plants has never been closer. It's really cool.
I mean, I had to fix the Avondale plant that was in our ship so we wouldn't crash into Beastlands. And it just
You
kind of happened.
That's amazing. Even druids have problems with the I mean, I guess it makes sense. We'd have an easier time with it. But most druids usually have problems with the vine just in general.
I mean, I had help with my. Did she call her auntie?
Would you call her auntie?
I think so.
Call her auntie.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I had help with auntie with like the connection and all that, I guess, but
I mean, still, that's really impressive.
she did say that if I practiced more, then maybe I would be more tuned with my dryad side? Is this because we're like dryads?
I think I mean, you definitely have more of a fae vibe going. And I definitely have more of a plant vibe going. So I guess when you
true.
combine those, you get a dryad.
I guess that's true. Yeah. But like nothing else has changed for you, just your powers. I guess you
I
really
mean-
haven't had time to try.
Yeah, other than plants, not really. No, it's mostly just stuck with the plants.
Hmm. What other things can dryads do? Is it just plant stuff?
Well, they are still fae, so all the stuff that go along with fae, like making deals, cursing,
What?
the cursing.
But making deals?
Yeah.
Are
Like,
we,
okay.
Wait, are we fae now?
I don't know how that works for us, but normal dryads are fae, so like when they make a deal, they have to keep it, and if you break a deal with them, they can curse you.
Does this apply to deals that have happened in the past?
I have no idea.
Hmm.
Let's see, other things that fae can do. Speak with animals. Uh, live long lives. Travel through planes easily. And then in terms of dryads specifically, there's the whole plant aspect, being able to enter plants. Usually specifically just their own plant, but I think they can enter others if they have to. Other than that, I don't know.
Well, in my free time, I'll start trying to do those things. I'll just run on a tree and hope I get in, I guess. She said that she's like looking around at all the trees.
That might work. I don't know.
Really?
Oh,
Can you
no.
let me know if that works?
I mean, I could try right now. There's like 50 trees around me.
Oh, yeah, try it.
Okay. She's gonna get up.
Brain cell.
She's gonna get up and like kind of like do like the like ready to like do like a sport of some kind. Like, do you know how like footballers like shake themselves and shit before they start running?
Yeah.
So she does that and goes, okay, this might hurt a lot, and she just sprints towards the tree
Okay.
and like just thinks to herself, get in the tree, just get in the tree, just get in the tree.
You smack into the tree.
Cool. She looks smacks face first in the tree and screams and falls to the ground. My face!
There was like this woman pushing a baby carriage nearby, and she just turns and goes back the other way.
It didn't work. It did not work. Ow. Oh, I think I
Maybe
broke my
it worked.
nose.
Maybe it'll work if I try it. I'll try it later and let you know.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, you seem to have more of a connection with plants than I do right now. Ow, fuck. My nose bleeding?
Yeah, I'll try.
My nose is bleeding.
I think I'll just stick to growing plants for right now.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll try running into a tree later and let you know.
Okay. Oh, if any of the kids see you do that, they're gonna laugh at you.
Oh, they laugh at me a lot anyways.
That's fair. Oh, shit. There was something else I was gonna talk about. Oh, there's a race coming up here in Mirai.
Oh, yeah, the race, yeah.
Yeah. We fucked up our ship real bad. Like a whale
Oh.
ran into it.
Oh!
So there's a big hole in it.
Oh. Is it fly? Like, can it fly?
Yes, but in this race, it would get taken out pretty easily. We're trying to fix it, I think.
Oh, do you need a new ship or you need funds?
I don't know. Nadine just seems to care about the ship a lot, and she was kind of a pirate, so I think she's claimed it as her own and not like, you know, the Istis's boat.
Well, if you want, I can send over some of, your share of the money if you want to, put that towards getting it fixed.
I'll talk with everyone later and see where we're at with that. And
Okay.
then get back to you.
Yep, no problem.
Okay. But seriously, if there's anyone here in Mirai that you need me to beat up, I can go threaten them.
I actually might at some point have you go down to the
Facility?
yeah, there's some people there that are not giving me information like they're supposed to. Like they're telling me that there's like these long delays on stuff that there really shouldn't be. And I think they're taking the time to go through all of their stuff before they take out stuff before they give it to me.
Hmm. Yeah, okay. I can ask the others when we aren't all working. We're doing like little side missions to de-stress or something. Today's my day off.
Is it working?
I mean, we chased a bunch of cats yesterday, so maybe. Oh, Quinoff fell off the roof, and that was pretty fucking funny, so.
You fell off the roof too. Fuck you.
You're not in this conversation.
From the floor.
I guess, kind of, maybe. Giving us a bit more time to breathe.
That's good. It sounds like you guys need it.
Yeah. Fuck that wizard place.
Yeah?
Yeah. They all suck.
You know, we our father contributes to them, or was contributing. Do you want me to pull that?
We do?
Yeah.
Oh. That would have been nice information though earlier. No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah, it
If they do any more other things though, I'll let you know. 'Cause they're...
yeah, I think we do most of our fundings towards let's see, the transmutation department?
Oh? We do?
Yeah.
That's the asshole that experimented on Nadinia and fucked her up.
Oh, I'll cut that funding real quick.
I mean, he's also doing shit that we kinda need to know about, so that's the downside.
Oh, I'll leave that funding real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the predicament I was in. I'm like, I want to kill him, but I can't.
That's business.
Yeah, I hate it. I really hate it.
But yeah, if you could sometime head down to the facility and just kind of, I don't know, see what's going on, scare him straight, something.
Yeah, I'll bring up to Istis, see how many more days we have of this.
Yeah, that'd be great, thank you.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
make sure you take care of your own stuff first.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. So you think it was a date? Should I like...
You confessed to her and then went to a flower garden twice, I think?
Yeah.
That sounds like a date.
Okay, as things are calming down, I guess I could ask her again? Because
Yeah,
she did say to maybe not figure out dating things with her sister being missing, but I mean, she's back now.
Yeah. Here, this next time, why don't you specifically say it's a date?
Okay.
And then if she says she's not interested, then that's fine, but then you won't be guessing.
Oh, what if I, like, make a bouquet out of the flowers we got from the place? Because I could do that now.
Ooh. Yeah, that would be great.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. I'm not gonna say I'm jealous because that's weird, but man, I wish I had someone that was this sweet.
I mean, whoever you do find better be.
If I might be married to the job now.
Oh. I'm sorry. Dumping all the paperwork and shit on you.
Nah, I mean, I basically grew up knowing I was eventually gonna get this.
Okay. Well, whenever you do get a quote-unquote break, and I do too, maybe we could, like, go somewhere else.
Oh, yes, that would be so much fun.
Yeah. A lot of places in this world I have not gone to.
It's a pretty big one.
Anyways, I should let you get back to your work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was really nice talking to you, though. Oh, make sure you talk plenty to Auntie. She gets really lonely.
Yeah, I was just gonna actually talk to her and maybe try to focus on the abilities I now have.
Yeah, that would be great. But, like I said, make sure you take care of your own stuff.
Yeah, I will. Thanks, Maple. April. Fuck.
Yeah, of course. And remember, you do always have a home here.
You can call me too, you know.
Oh, I don't. I keep thinking about calling you, but then I'm like, oh, what if she's on like a super secret mission and then like her stone goes off and she gets caught?
I mean, I have it like in a place where you can't really see if it lights up for that specific reason, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll make sure to call you more.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, take care, please.
You too. Don't drown yourself in paperwork too much.
I'll try not. Bye,
Oh.
sis.
Okay.
And she hangs up.
Sorry. I took up a lot of time. Ah.
No, it's good. I'm crying a little bit. It was very sweet. Maple's redemption arc. Emotionally.
Yeah.
Let's hop over to Nadinia and Quinn.
I think Nadinia was doing things before with Quinn. I thought we were gonna do our shit in the afternoon. Because Nadinia wanted to go talk to Jack.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do that phone call real quick with Jack. Nadinia,
Yeah.
you try to call Jack?
Yeah.
Alright, it rings for a long time.
Yeah.
And eventually someone picks it up, but it is not Jack. It is a woman, and she
Strumpet.
sounds very pissed. She answers the phone. What?
I'm looking for Jack.
He's not available. What do you want?
Kind of wanted to talk to him about Comet and among other things. Who is this?
This is his second in command.
That's cool. Hi, I'm Nadinia.
Yeah, I know who you are. Listen, we'll drop off your stupid ship in the Wyvern later today, okay?
Okay. Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, you stole our captain for a month.
Didn't steal him. He-
Yeah, you basically did. You took advantage of him.
Oh. You know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I freaking guessed you would be.
If it was that much of a problem, he wouldn't have gone.
No, he still would've. Listen, I'll give you your fucking Wyvern in the ship. Just delete this number, we'll be there whenever. And she hangs up.
What the fuck?
I stole her
Harrison.
man.
Yeah, I think you did.
That or I did steal her captain, which she was probably counting on or something like that. But I probably stole her man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, I mean,
As soon as you lose,
if
bitch.
that's true, then I'm gonna have a very long conversation with a certain pirate.
Second in command?
Yeah, that's who it's gonna be. Yup, second in
Fight- fighters to
command.
the death.
Not Peter, the person who got cheated on. Yep,
That sounds reasonable. Yup.
it always irritates me when like movies and shit have that happen. It's like, bitch, he's a jackass. Anyway.
All right, but you're still gonna wait until afternoon for your guys' thing?
Well, I don't know if Quinn was ever actually told what it was. He just
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I did.
Kick
Oh,
some
you-
ass.
okay.
I told you we were gonna go fight some thugs, some bandits, some crazed gunmen.
Ruffians.
It depends on if Nadinia, who knows more about this gig, thinks we can do it before lunch.
You guys
Do
know
I
where
think-
the location is.
Do I? Okay. All right. Cool.
Work up an appetite. All right, yeah, let's go beat the shit out of some people. Why are we beating the shit out of them?
Because they're evil or something. They rob people.
No.
Aren't they drug
No.
dealers?
They're drug dealers. They
They
specifically
rob people.
They specifically target
Children.
people just out of school and people still kind of in school but working like their first jobs.
They're killing.
'Cause-
They're stealing children.
Stealing our youth.
They're giving kids drugs. Okay, let's go beat the shit out of them. Yeah.
They're basically trying to get them addicted young. So
Mhm,
that they
mhm.
stay the whole time.
Sounds reasonable.
Mine.
I mean, if I was a businessman, I'd do it like that.
Yeah, no, their logic tracks. Let's fuck them up.
Secretly big. Wait, who's this under the mask? It's Big Tobacco.
Oh no, not big tobacco.
Who's the other
Okay.
fucking guy that was named?
All right.
Toasty.
That's right, I forgot.
It's not
about
toasty.
I looked up the fucking titles because I knew one of them was It's the Lone Shark Toasty.
Marissa
Hello,
was
Jack.
texting me while she was watching the VOD. She's just like, Toasty?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair.
I will riot if Toasty never makes an appearance.
We'll see. We'll see. Alright. Yeah, so Istis had given you kind of a general location for it. You guys head out that way. It's actually just an abandoned store. Quinn, you knew this place. It at one point tried to be a hiring store for people who were working in the upper reach but lived down here and needed nicer clothes for when they went up. But that failed pretty quickly.
Like 7 of those in existence. That's not true, but
No, there's a fair amount, but they still just weren't paid
Operating
enough.
costs.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty boarded up. But you do see like it's like a corner store, but you do see a fire escape that you watch some people they seem to come out of a door on the roof and they head down the fire escape and walk away.
So we're like probably too fucking noticeable these days to pull the I'm young and have my first paycheck. Let's go buy some drugs, kids.
With
Oh.
the shark lady, maybe.
Oh no, I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be sitting up on some kind of building, maybe floating in the air. I don't know, just out of the way, essentially.
So you're gonna let me walk into a room full of drug dealers and get my shit kicked in?
No.
Aren't we Skull?
I'm going to crash through the building.
you
Okay.
bet, man.
Like
Am
the
I-
fucking Kool-Aid man?
Oh
No,
yeah.
it's more like Superman from the sky, you know?
So like, I don't understand. Am I actually going in like who to who? I'm a
Is this
young
like
boy
the
with
fifth
a
Jaws
money?
movie I didn't know about?
Yes.
Super Jaws?
Sharknado?
All right, all right, all right.
Shark.
This is how I'm gonna this is how I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna let you go in alone. And wait, did you have the message spell? I think you have the message spell, right?
He has the mind.
I
thing.
have the mind connecty. If we're in 30 feet, I can connect to your mind.
Oh yeah. Just let
I
me know.
suppose that
when-
I can turn that on, then
Yeah.
let you know when it's ready.
Yeah, just let me know. Let me know if we caught him, you know, and then that's when I go. Oh yeah.
Okay, just for the record, like they're going to know who I am.
Oh. Alright, fuck it. Just kick down the door, start beating the shit out of people who attack.
Like I'm not gonna say I was like well known in the criminal underworld, but I am from this area,
I mean,
So
and a
got
star
metal
called,
arm, yeah.
and I've got a metal arm.
so my idea then is that
We're
we
not
just
doing the I pop my metal arm off because I'm an idiot thing again. That didn't work well last time.
she just stops. What?
Oh shit.
Remember when like we pretended to be druggies and I popped my arm off to fake that I was not me, and that didn't work. And
Oh,
Kira
I
had it.
forgot about that. Oh my god, that feels like a lifetime ago.
I mean, it was about
Oh.
a year ago.
So we're
Oh.
all just dumbasses. This is trained dumbass.
Oh, okay, all right. So what do you think? Do we just burst in there and just start punching things until they stop moving?
I mean, what are they gonna do? Call the cops?
You make a good point.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
Says man about to be shot.
Okay. So just in case we're wrong about this, all right? We flash our badges. And I hold up my hand with the star called symbol.
If we're wrong, don't we want them to not know we're Star Called?
Welfare check.
Fair check
Welfare check.
at the abandoned building. All right, that
Welfare
definitely
check.
never happens.
Okay,
Sure.
so what do you suggest then? What is your idea?
Believe in Istis. She said it was this building. Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
Master planners right here. Master.
You put Team Dumbass.
No, I mean this is
Together.
the
A
This-
literal goddess did it.
She planned for this. If Istis take the wheel, if this isn't drug dealers, well,
All right.
I can live in a different country. It's fine.
All right, is there like a door or something like that?
yeah. You guys go up the fire escape. At the top there is a door that would like head down, like into the building.
Mhm.
The door looks a little nicer than you would normally find at a place like this, like more reinforced.
Mhm.
And you see that there's like a little like a slit thing for you to pull back.
So you can see who's out there, right?
Yeah.
You know, all that being said, I still think you could fucking crash through the window.
Yeah, no, I intend to do that if this doesn't work. But this is gonna be funny. All right.
All right. I will let
All
you
right,
take
all
the
right,
lead
all
on
right,
whatever
all right,
this is.
wait, Quinn, now follow me on this, all right? All right. You
Oh,
see that
okay.
slit? You see that slit, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty high up, right?
I mean, it's about eye level.
All right. Play a halfling.
I get down on my knees. Like,
Jeez.
No. You don't have to do all that. Just stand to the side and just be like little short for you to see.
I squat in the
You
corner.
just stand to the side.
I stand to the side in the corner. I'm a halfling. I don't know what you want from me.
Is this racist? Is this racist?
It's
I
not
don't
racist.
know.
It's not racist.
It's a commentary
Is
on
it hatist?
accessibility.
It's a commentary on ableism. All right. They
Okay.
should have had us slit on the bottom.
Okay, I don't think it.
Wanted to make a commentary on
mind.
ableism. We could talk about the fact that we're both fucking missing limbs.
My brain hurts.
Oh no!
I mean, not just missing limbs, missing brain cells too.
I knock on the door.
All
I
right,
confusedly halfling.
you knock on the door. The slit slides open, and you see a pair of eyes on the other side.
Well, we're standing off to the side, so like they can't see anything.
Okay, they
Basically playing DoorDash.
look around and they
Door
close
dog.
it.
Okay.
Playing
Okay.
Ding Dong Ditch.
No.
I don't understand.
No. They can't see at the bottom. They can't look that far down.
But we didn't say anything, so it looks like we just played.
You were supposed to
Ding Dong-
play the halfling.
It slides open again. If someone's there, they better say something.
I'm looking at Quinn like, say something.
Hello?
Where are you?
Down here. I'm here to pick up some stuff.
What kind of stuff?
What?
Shop's closed.
No.
You're a runner.
I know they probably know they're fucking runners.
No. For somebody else. You.
Is someone there with you?
No. I did myself in my sleep because I've done so many drugs.
Because I've done so many drugs. Fellow kids, I have done so many drugs.
What? Why are you asleep?
Oh no.
Oh my god. Never mind. Step to the side to peer in. Hey, could you open the door, please?
I feel like you had a better grasp on what you wanted this plan to do.
When he sees you, Nadinia, he slams the thing shut, and you hear muffled yelling on the other side.
Ah, here we go. As I grab Quinn, slam through. You grab and fly and slam through the window.
Just fucking do that in the first place. What the fuck?
No.
The
So
worst
the
part is you had the
boarded
time
up.
to plan and you just didn't do it.
The window's boarded up. I will need an athletics check.
All right.
Just refuse to plan.
Okay.
The one closest to like ground floor.
Here, let me show you what you come into.
Okay.
I'm dying.
Oh, that's what I come into?
Yeah.
Where's the door? And where's the window that I would be smashing into?
So there's another set of stairs that aren't shown on here, basically back here, that would have led up to the roof.
Mm-hmm.
But these are all windows that you could have smashed through.
Okay, cool. What about this one?
That is on the lowest floor.
And where was the door?
That you tried to get in?
Yeah.
That was the floor. Like, basically, there's a set of stairs here
Mm-hmm.
that just goes straight up to the roof.
Okay, so and that's where we were.
Yeah.
Like the roof, essentially. Then can I come through this window?
Sure. Any type of line you want to scream out as you enter?
Yes. Yes, there is.
Yeah. I'd be really disappointed in you if there wasn't.
Star called! Issus is chosen! Everybody get down on the ground now!
Quinn, you want to throw yourself up on the map?
Oh, but I will anyway.
You were brought into this.
Unfortunately, I have
I drop Quinn as I come through the window.
You didn't even put him in the loft where he might have been safe.
Nope.
Oh, Jesus. I can no longer wear my glasses. I have fogged them up too much, and I'm sad.
All right, so I'm gonna set up initiative for this, and while we do that, we're gonna switch over to Iris and Kira.
Oh, I just got the fucking. Okay.
Oh no.
What was that?
Combat
I just got the
music.
combat music. It's like.
You just got
I don't
the
think
what?
I don't think
Combat music.
proper combat music is
Oh.
appropriate here anyway. So
Neither was
Just
flutes.
sad tuba.
Neither was flutes.
do 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 do.
Okay, I'll find the most ridiculous combat music there is. Okay. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
That's acceptable.
Good luck.
Okay. Kira and Iris.
Yo.
So the shortcakes come out. They look very nice, so you can top them with the whipped cream and strawberries. And as that's going, you see that the line outside just does not seem to be satiated. Every time your parents make something and get it out there, there's more people to cover to come in and take
Yikes.
it. It's actually, you have never seen the store this busy, Iris. Like back in the heyday, never was this busy.
Oh, I hate it. All right. Okay. Well, that went very well. Do you want to move on to the wedding cake? It's not that hard. It's still just a cake. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Sure. Yeah. I await instruction.
All right.
Okay.
So this wedding cake, it is it's a little fun. So it is a 4-tiered cake.
Oh fuck.
They wanted flowers made out of icing so that you could eat them.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted lots of glitter with it, and just like almost like this lace pattern on the actual cake itself.
Okay.
But the type
Are the
of
cakes made or like
Nope,
did we get
nothing
that
has
far?
been made
Fuck.
yet.
Shit. All right.
And each one is a different flavor.
God, is this a fucking British Bake Off challenge? Like Jesus Christ. All right.
I think it might be.
Okay. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to focus on baking, mixing, or do you want to get
The icing, I think.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. Okay, so I think since they're going to take a while, they need to set a little bit before we can put them on. We can start making the icing flowers. Making icing isn't that hard. So and I will proceed to instruct her in the precision.
Yep, that's pretty simple. You don't have to roll for it. Especially because you're right there doing it.
Unfortunately, I can't change the color for more than an hour with prestidigitation. I was gonna do cool things with that, but I can't.
Oh, that'd be cool. That's okay.
That would be cool. Yeah. Unfortunately,
well-
none of my spells have anything to do with this. So.
Actually, Iris, your parents do have a couple. So essentially, what you can do is if you inscribe a small glyph, you can empower it with a spell slot, and it can do fun things for you.
Ooh.
So, like, it can act on the cake without you being there doing it.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes,
And
please.
Kira can do this too, but your parents have several of the glyphs because occasionally for like really big ones, they'll actually like bring in somebody to do it.
A magical decorator.
Essentially.
Neat.
Sometimes they've asked Evelyn to come in and just, use a spell slot just to make something do something fun.
Yeah.
Make it swoosh. I don't care.
Make it swoosh. Oh, could we make it like confetti glitter? Like it goes like poof and there's glitter, edible glitter. Is that fun?
I think that is fun, provided these people are nothing like Nadinia. Do we know anything
Based on their
about?
order, I probably not, but you're much better at magic than I am. Do you want to try that? See if you can find
I
some.
think I can do that. Yeah. We just need to, load it with glitter and like a fugus, and then use a puff of wind via a prestidigitation spell. Let's make a confetti fugus.
Fuck is a
You could make
fugus?
something.
A fugus is a barrel in the ground. It's a type of fortification. Never mind.
Why do you keep using words that no one knows?
No, I appreciate it. I am very
No,
intrigued as to what a fugus can do.
Fugus. I immediate was like, it's a fungus without an end.
Okay.
It's a fungus that lots of fun.
Okay. From Wikipedia, fugus is an improvised mortar constructed by making a hollow in the ground or rock and filling it with explosives or projectiles.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
my familiarity is with incendiary ones. So yeah. Fine. Anyway.
Okay, yeah, you could make something like that for it. It wouldn't be too hard.
For glitter.
Yes, but that will have to be made into the cake part itself.
Yeah. Yeah. So make a little trench in maybe but beneath each layer there's a little trench. Just cut out a little bit around each one. That might be structurally difficult to do. So we might need to make some pretty firm cake. What kind of cake is it?
It is a different kind of cake on each one.
Okay.
They wanted each one to be a different type of fruit.
Okay, so
Fruitcake.
Yeah, like one is a peach flavoring, another is
okay, yeah.
strawberry.
Not
Okay.
a fruit cake.
I thought you meant a literal fruitcake, and I was gonna riot to
Yeah.
these people.
Like, yeah, if it was fruitcake, we could just like dig a trough in it, and it would be structurally sound because you could build a house out of fruitcake. Okay. So I guess the depth of our fugus would have to vary depending on the amount of supportable space in the middle of the cake. So it would be shallower at the top of the layer cake and wider at the bottom. And this is taking a lot longer to explain.
No, I love it because I feel like Kira, like in her notebook on the next page after the teaspoon tablespoon debacle, is like drawing, like just legit
Mhm.
like formulas and shit. And
I feel like you guys are having like a bake off like meeting that they have where they like describe
Yes.
the planning and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yep. Meanwhile, Iris is like furiously mixing. Like, there's like 8 bowls with like different flavors of cake mix and shit. She's like all trying to be coordinated, and there's like different timers going off, and it's just a
Wait a
nightmare.
second. With that glyph, can we use prestidigitation to instill a flavor?
Maybe, but we have we have fruit for that.
But we don't
and
have every fruit.
I don't think they need every fruit. I just think they
But-
need the ones that go go
What
together
about
well.
specifically exotic flavors that we don't have here, but might be a surprise?
Oh, like a passion fruit. That's probably
Yes.
rare.
Or a pomegranate cake, but I'll leave that to your judgment.
You know what? Let's try it. Let's do a passion fruit, a raspberry, a lemon, maybe, and
You
a.
can
Cake
like
is good.
swirled cake.
Oh shit! Let's do a passion fruit. People on the Great British Bake Off use passion fruit a lot. So let's do a passion fruit,
The Great
raspberry
Upper
layer.
Bake Off.
They fucking do though. They love their fucking passion fruit. I don't understand, but yeah. So passion fruit, strawberry, raspberry, and lemon raspberry, lemon blackberry. Yes, these are our layers.
Ooh,
Mm.
that'd be good. All right.
All right.
I don't know how to make a swirl cake, but I can
You-
flavor the batter.
Yeah. I mean, it would just be 2 different batters you swirl together.
Kira doesn't know.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were saying you know
No,
it. All right.
I know the
Let's
principle.
roll.
Oh no, what am I rolling? I'm
I
so
made
afraid.
chocolate swirled brownies, or not brownies, blondies once. It was really good.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let's get a cooking utensils from Iris. And another intelligence check from Kira.
You mean a portent that gets me a 19?
Yeah. Fuck
Let's
yeah.
see. You do a 19. You kind of comes to making these glitter things. Like you're about to put one in and you just have a brief thought of how this would end up if you put it there. Like it would damage the cake and you're like, nope, and you figure out exactly the right places to go that it won't mess it up, and you do a good job with like mixing and kind of helping it out. And when you guys are done, you have an absolutely beautiful 4-tiered wedding cake. It looks gorgeous, and it's all set so that when you cut into the cake, the glyphs will go off and the glitter will shoot out.
Separately on each layer.
Mm-hmm. Yep, like almost cascading down.
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
Wait.
When you finish, Iris, your mother comes over and she's like, "Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, it was all Kira's idea.
Oh, you
Really?
you know what? If the star call doesn't work out, we're hiring you."
Oh, okay. That's very flattering.
Both of you, but I have one more favor to ask. Can you please deliver it?
Oh, you
I think we
tried,
could do that.
Mom. You birthed me. I'm a clumsy oaf. You want me to deliver that?
I could just put it in my pocket.
She looks at you like so concerned because she has no idea what you're talking about.
No, Mom. Actually, this is a really great idea. It'll be totally fine. Could you help us box it though, so it doesn't, tip or whatever?
Magic? This is a magic pocket.
Yes,
This is
right?
yes.
definitely.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Do you remember when Nyx used to just stuff cake in pockets? Oh, it was so. Anyway, yes.
10 pounds per level. I think there's only like
You'll be fine.
maybe 20 pounds in there. So yeah, I got space for. I got weight for a cake.
she boxes each tier up and then hands you all the stuff to like assemble it.
All right,
Uh,
and I put them in my hat.
Okay, you put them in your hat, and she's like, oh, and she like claps a bit, and she's like, oh, that is such a cool magic trick.
Yeah, it's quite handy, I would say. Hopefully it will work well for this.
Oh, that's great. And as she's talking, you hear the oven start to go off, and she's like, oh no, and she runs over. And she's like, the address is right over there. If you could just take it up there. The wedding should be I think the wedding's over, so the you could just go and drop off the cake.
Okay.
Okay, we will. And speaking of Nyx, we have to talk about her later because it is a school day. But whatever, we'll be back.
Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. We've just been so packed. We really needed her.
You need to hire another hand, I think.
Yes, we actually are getting enough money. We might be able to. But go on ahead. Thank you so much for all your help today. I think we'll be okay once you get that out. We can handle the rest of these orders. But thank you. You both have been a huge blessing.
It was certainly a pleasure to have this experience and to help.
Yes, and again, if you need a job, Kira.
Yes, of course.
You can rebuild your family's debt by just working at a very wonderful bakery. Fortuitous.
That's a lot.
All right. But yeah, you guys go ahead and you have a cake to deliver.
All right.
Let's hop over. Maple, was there anything you wanted to do?
She'd probably spend the rest of the day like trying to work on like getting a better connection with her quote unquote powers and like talking to her aunt.
Running
Okay.
into trees, you know.
Yeah.
So I think we talked about this before, but
Yeah.
your aunt has difficulty talking in
Words.
straight words. Yeah.
It's
She
images
brings
and
up-
such, yeah.
Yeah. But she seems very happy to talk to you. And when you tell her you're practicing and stuff, she tries to help you out with that.
Mhm.
Sorry. She she basically kind of instructs you on some different meditation and stuff. She says she was never really good at it. That was more of your mother's thing.
Mhm.
But she basically was trying to do what your mother used to do.
Mhm.
And go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm not
I would say it's more of a thing where you talked with your sister about a lot of very emotional stuff, and you're having kind of a difficulty clearing your mind and focusing on this when you keep thinking about all this other stuff that it's hard to connect to the nature when there's so much else crowding your mind.
Mhm.
So you're not having a ton of luck, but your aunt is still really happy to talk to you. All right, let's go to the fight. Nadinia, you did not roll initiative. So you get shamed.
You guys want to hear the music I found?
Yes.
Yes.
I wasn't supposed to click nothing until I was told to click something.
You were told.
I told you to roll initiative.
No, I didn't. No one
No,
told
I
me.
didn't.
I did.
I know what
Oh,
I
that's
said.
such
Oh,
a
this is
good.
perfect.
That's such a good.
So
That's
good.
such a good.
Oh my god.
We're doing it. We're doing it. We're fighting to kazoo music.
Alrighty. That's not right. That didn't do that right. Alright. You guys guessed that this was the one that answered the door. when you were up there that ran down and alerted everyone. Quinn, what do you do? They are all holding weapons and they do not seem surprised.
So, we murdering, we killing. I'm gonna just go ahead and do that, and I will cast this right centered on this one. Hopefully, circle is how I do this.
All right. When you cast this, because you've cast it before, at first, you see kind of bubbling up from the ground is this water that spills and starts to kind of fill just like like the bottom inch of the room. It's not a lot, it's not going to get in anyone's way, but it spills out this kind of salty seawater as these large tentacles kind of emerge from it. Can you place a thing on there?
No, I can't make circles anymore. It just be. How does it work when you're just using a line? I don't think it's as big as I was hoping it was. But
It's 20 foot.
so like,
20-foot square.
is that a square? Oh, it is
Yeah,
a square.
yeah. So it's 20 feet on each. Yeah, like that.
So shuffle it so it hits these two. Is more what I wanted.
All them boys.
Yes. Perfect.
Okay. As these large black tentacles crusted in something yellow emerges from the water.
You with buggers.
Yes, and you start to hear kind of this low whispering. When a creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So would it...
It needs to make a dex save. It needs to make the dex save when its turn starts.
Yeah.
Which is now.
Yeah.
For the bodyguard, at least.
Yep. Alright.
Nope.
Nope.
He is restrained.
And takes 10 bludgeoning.
Illusioning.
Unless you want him to roll for, every time it actually happens. I don't know if you want him to keep the same roll, or do you want him to re-roll it, or I don't know how you do that.
You can re-roll on your things, but I'll just take that first one because it was so soon after.
Mm-hmm.
I figured it was a reroll every round kind of deal.
It is. Some people don't do it like that for some dumbass reason.
I
Good
can
with every
kinda see
round.
why. Sorry, I'm just trying to check something. Okay. Okay. Alright, he is restrained. He's gonna take the damage.
Big dams.
And so he is going to then, I think he can still use his action this turn to try to break free.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
happened at the start of his turn.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so that is a
Strength or dex. It's strength or dex, whichever one he's good with. Alright, cool.
Alright, so he uses his action to do that, and he is going to use his movement to get the fuck out of there. As
He does have to spend 10 feet for this first walk, because he's walking out of it.
So he can only get about there. As he starts running towards you guys. Next up is Nadinia.
Well, they didn't do as I asked them, did they?
No.
Not a single soul.
No, they all have weapons out.
Well, that is a That is a shame.
I hear the disappointment in your voice.
That is a shame as I rage. And I will use my instinctive pounce as I rage to go 20 feet first.
Alright. What are you getting
And-
first,
Huh?
by the way? Bite, tail.
I am actually going to go. You know what? Yeah, I'll go tail.
Okay.
Whackety whack tail. Boop boop. And so I will go there, and I will begin smacking people.
Okay.
I will smack the guy that just got out.
Okay.
And the one. Oh.
That does not hit.
Oh, wait. I didn't reckless. That's fine. I'll do it for the next one. 2.
That hits.
Smack.
Alright. You come up behind him as you're kind of passing him. You make this attack that he blocks, but he doesn't see your tail whip around and you catch him on the other side. Anything else?
Ugh. Does a 13 actually hit?
No.
Okay, well, I think it's not going to work then because I have to do it on my first attack. So I'll just remember.
Really?
I just have to remember that this time. Okay.
Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay.
It's no big deal.
Okay.
All right. That's it. That's all I got. Come get
Alright.
me, boys.
These thugs need to make their saves.
2 out of the 3 of them.
Yeah.
That is not the right spell.
I
Come
clicked
on,
the wrong
stop
thing.
throwing up new ones.
Oh, my bad. I was actually just trying to close it.
Come on, buddy.
Oh, you want me to roll it again? Okay. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
That is a negatory.
Fails. He passes.
Yep.
Alright, so this top guy dies.
Oop. Well,
As you watch the tentacles pull him down, and they do not let him come back up.
Quinn kind of winces at that one, but okay.
This other guy. If they pass, they don't take any damage, do they?
Nope.
Okay.
It's only if they get start taking damage. Just like any, normal tentacle.
Oh, whoop, whoop. I grabbed the wrong thing. This guy is gonna run out and he can get right about. I think it was. No, right here. Actually, he'll dash and he's gonna get right in front of Quinn.
Oh, that was the wrong move, buddy.
Alright. Oh, shoot, I forgot the other ones. This
Yep.
one comes down, and Xenia, you are going to get attacked twice.
Yep. No advantage, but
I mean, they're flanking you, so
Oh, right. Well, yeah. Alright, that one hits. The 4, so 4 and 6.
sorry.
Or-
The 6 and 15 are supposed to be together because of the
Yeah. So
advantage.
5, so 2 damage and 5 damage. Ow! The pain.
So next is this guy. He seems to be more of a
Mhm.
leader, as he was kind of barking and pointing for them to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
He is gonna go next. Is he gonna do? He does.
Yeah.
So 22 though.
Yeah, that hit.
23.
You know what? I'll try to block that one.
Okay.
Tail block. Nope.
Alright, so he gets you twice with the
So-
scimitars, but you manage to avoid his attack with the dagger. Or, no, the dagger hits you too. He just slashes into you.
So 4, 4, 2, 10. Ow!
He gives kind of a sharp laugh and he says, "Haha! I told you, man, I used to work as a sailor. Know how to gut a fish." And next up is Quinn.
He dies last.
Okay. Well, kind of like to quicken spell a dissonant whispers on the guy right in front of me.
Okay.
But you're a warlock.
I whisper something creepy in this man's ear. Apparently,
Hey, little mama, let me whisper.
yes. I sing to this dwarf and it kills him.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah. Yeah, he dies.
And then I'm going to firebolt this guy in the back of the head.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Help.
No.
Wow, we are rolling great.
This guy.
I killed two of them.
Yeah.
What more do you want from me?
I didn't say you. I didn't say that you did anything wrong. I was just noting that we were rolling it superbly. That was a good dissonant whispers, though.
He is using one-handed on this. He has a shield.
Okay. Ow. Ow. Ow.
He should also have advantage.
Let me roll real quick just to see if he cursed on anything. No. Okay. So just take the
So-
first 3.
5.
And do the strength saving
5
throw.
plus 3. 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8.
Yeah, this man is actually a Goliath as he's standing in front of you, which is pretty rare.
Oh, he
Boop.
big boy.
Yeah, he's actually much taller than Unadinia.
Okay. He dies first.
Is it good or bad to die first or last?
I don't know. We'll find
Alright,
out,
you're
won't
good.
we?
You stay up. Unadinia,
Alright.
it's your turn.
I'm gonna use my tail to essentially slap him in the face a couple of times.
Okay.
Wacha. Hiya.
Let's see. Those will both hit. All right. He looks like he's getting close to bloody as you kind of bring these across his face, kind of like one of them goes straight across his face and it like starts bleeding into his eye, so he's having some problems seeing.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like grinning And he's like, finally some excitement. Anything else?
Nope, that is all I can do.
Alright, it is the thug's turn. Let's see, the one in front of Quinn died.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the two on Nadinia.
Mm-hmm. One of those miss.
Yep. So he pokes you. Pokes you in the back a bit.
Yep.
Ruins your coat.
Oh. Well. That's unfortunate for him.
Alright. It is this guy's turn. 1, 2, 3.
All three of those hit. 4, 6, 3, 10, 13. Alright, cool. Ow!
The boss barks a command at one of the other ones, saying, "Go take care of the that warlock over there."
I flip him off.
Please walk away. Please walk away. Please walk away.
We can take care of this fish.
By the way, Quinn, you see Nadinia, she has like biggest grin on her face, like she's finally able to cut loose a little bit.
Okay, let's go ahead and chromatic orb the boss boy. Quick
Alright.
and spell again.
Okay.
16.
I believe that will hit. Let me double check. Yes.
Just a 17. Let's do cold.
Alright, you hit him with a chromatic orb. You watch as like this frost kind of spreads over him. He manages to shake it off, and he kind of glares at your direction and yells at them again. He's like, "Come on, take care of that thing."
I flip him off again and firebolt his guy closest to me.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. He's barely standing. You like hit him, and he just like he's like on fire, screaming.
Come on now. You were told to come here.
Alright, it is the bodyguard's turn. He's gonna start off with that shield bash. I forgot he still has advantage. So, well, he does not hit.
He definitely hits that one. 8, and then 6. 14.
Got
Oh,
it.
wait, does he have... Is it included in attack? No, it's not. Okay. That one that he crit on, he's gonna use Brute.
Go for it.
So, he gets... You take 6 more damage with that.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. And I think that's it from him. Yep. As he kinda shish kebabs you a bit. And it is your turn as he stabs you straight through and kind of pulls out. And he gives like a bit of a laugh. And he says, stupid fish lady should wear armor.
Alright. Now that I have less than half my hit points, I can finally do this. I will rage once more.
Okay.
Except this time I'm doing teeth. And I would like to go for the throat.
Okay. Who are you attacking?
The guy that just skewered me a bit.
Alright, go for it. Alright.
Damn.
Alrighty. He doesn't take the healing as damage, does he?
No. It's me. It's all
Okay.
me. Let me go. Set that. There we go.
Alright, so he, the way his armor was is it kind of did block his neck a bit, but you just crush through it and pierce into his neck anyways.
Is he dead?
No, he is not. He is still up.
Okay.
That hits?
It doesn't happen again this turn. I think.
He is still up.
Thanks,
He
man.
actually is. He's not looking great, but he's looking pretty good. Anything else?
Nope.
Any
I
clicks
have
you wanna
latched.
give him?
I have latched onto him. It's less me chomping twice, and more me like I've bitten into his neck and I just won't let go.
He's like panicking, but he's like, "Oh, get it off, get it off!" As you channel mange inside.
I have channeled my inner archer.
Alright. Well, this thug is gonna try to run to the warlock. Nadine, if you want to attack him.
Yes, as he starts running away. Okay, he could get here. I think. Wait, no. So it's as he's trying to leave that spot.
Yes.
This has got to be at normal. There it is. I hit.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. You basically bite this man's head off.
As he leaves, I grab him by the as he's beginning to leave, I grab him by the tail, pull myself off of the other guy, and just like bite at the spine from behind.
You just hear the captain scream about, "Holy shit! She just ate Jerry!"
And you know the dog thing. You know how they like the way they try to break something's spine by like doing
Yeah.
the wiggle a little bit. Yeah, that's how I kill him.
Okay.
If y'all stop
Drop
now,
this.
she might not kill you.
You drop this horrible burnt crust. Crisp crust. I don't know.
Oh, it was tasty too. It was pre-cooked. Oh, thank goodness.
What did you yell out, Quinn?
If you stop now, she might not kill you.
This guy in the back's going to drop his weapon, put his hands up, and he's gonna start trying to back away.
Okay, as long as he doesn't go for a door, I will let him do that.
Do you attack him, Nadinia?
She
I
can't.
can't. I already
Okay.
did. I already broke someone's spine.
Someone is going to attack.
Yeah, that's fine. Nope,
He
that's a
does-
miss.
No, he's not attacking you.
Oh.
This guy is attacking the guy running away.
Oh,
Oh.
he's a shit.
He does not have advantage though, so he misses as this guy kind of manages to duck under and he scrambles away a bit. And this guy screams out that he's a coward. He's gonna move here, and he is going to continue to attack you.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 4, 4, 2, 10.
Whew. All right. Quinn, it's your turn.
Enjoying this 2 spells at once thing, so I'm gonna quicken spell another chromatic orb. This is let's do 2nd level this time
Okay.
at this guy.
All right. All right, that's a hit. Oh wait, actually, give me 1 second.
Oh no, my 2nd level spell slot.
20 hit him last time.
Yeah, he's got an ability. Nope, that still wouldn't need it, so you're good. He's got a
Oof.
thing.
Oof.
Ooh.
That wasn't a very good chromatic orb.
No,
Still 14 damage though.
you throw it at him, but he kind of moves. So it hits him, but it hits mostly his shield instead of him himself.
And then fire it up immediately with a firebolt that also just right into the shield.
Yep.
Boo.
By the way, I still have him latched, just not by teeth. I mean, he can still move and everything. I just,
Yeah. No, I know flavor.
Flavor wise.
Mhm.
All right. Gladiator. Sorry, that's his thing, but he's a bodyguard.
Yeah.
He's gonna try to bash you off of him. He wants to do this.
Well, it hit definitely.
Yep. Strength
But
save.
oh, hold on.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go.
Okay, yeah, you're good. And he's going to stab you.
Ow. Nope.
And you are still taking the damage from the shield bash, right?
Yeah, I already put
Okay.
it in.
Okay. Edemia.
All right, throw it again. I'm eventually gonna break through.
You're getting close. You're very close.
Damn
That
it.
did not hit. Maybe if you tried hitting him.
No, really?
Out. Well,
Ow,
they're doing a
ow,
great job hitting you.
ow. 3, 3, 2, 8.
Quinn. As they're both just fucking stabbing into you.
So I've got 2 more sorcery points, so I'm gonna quicken spell again.
I've never seen you use so many sorcery points.
Well, they're kind of all sapping Nadinia, and I can't do shit if she goes down. Besides, it's not like anything bad's
No,
gonna
it's
happen on the way
nice
back
seeing you distinguish yourself as a sorcerer.
by using one thing. All right. Unfortunately, all of my other good damage spells are area of effect, and Nadinia's right in that. So we're gonna keep chromatic orbing him this time. Let's do 3rd level because he's not fucking dying.
That hits.
I usually use cold damage for this, just for the record.
That's fine. All right. So you hit him square in the back, and you watch as this ice frost just crawls up and down his back, and he seems pretty. It hits him, and he almost doubles over. But he is still standing up, if not well. He's looking really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking firebolt. What's the point of
That does
Quickie.
not hit.
quicking casting anything if I can't hit my cantrip?
Yeah, you throw a firebolt, but he's expecting it because you kind of have done this a couple times, so he brings the shield back and blocks it.
Speed slinging spells.
All right. And now he is stabbing.
Oh, no.
Ow, ow. 6, 3, 6. So 15 total.
Yep.
And
Strength
let me
saving
roll
throw.
this strength save. 16?
Yeah, you're fine. All right, Nadinia, the bodyguard in front of you does not look well. His throat's been crushed in. His back looks like it's frozen over. He's looking pretty fucked up.
I'ma eat him!
That will hit. How do you want to do this?
So I've been like biting at the guard around his neck this whole time, and it's just been slowly tightening and tightening and tightening until
Mhm.
finally I just like. Okay, I'm gonna be weird about this. All right, so I just unhinge and grab his entire neck and crunch.
Okay. I get what you're going for. So your jaw just somehow goes wider than should be possible as you crunch down on it. You feel just this gush of blood in your mouth. As you feel him
Tasty.
struggle just slightly against you before he goes very limp.
What are you talking about? This brunch has been delicious.
I meant for the captain.
Ah,
The captain behind you has one of the most horrified expressions that you have ever seen on a man, Quinn.
pounce on him.
Oh Jesus! Oh, goodbye, dude.
Misses.
Yeah, I understand. She's like all but like crawling on him, trying to get at his throat as well.
He's screaming at you, Quinn. I yield! Call it back! Call it off!
Nadinia,
Like for a few brief seconds, she keeps going and then just like freezes in place, looking
the
down
most-
at him.
sorry, I was gonna say it's the most half-assed calling you off
Oh,
you've
okay.
ever heard. It's like Nadinia, no.
Like the Gene Wilder, no, wait, stop, oh, no.
Stops, looks down. On the ground.
I already am.
Jesus, dude, you smoke like 7 packs of cigarettes while I wasn't looking.
Gets off of him. Breathes in and lets out a satisfied sigh. I need it. Good job.
We fucking did it! Woo!
She holds up a hand to Quinn. High five.
High five the murder monster. Let's wrangle up these two not dead drug dealers and take them to the police.
I almost feel like we should let that one go because he did what we asked him after a fashion.
Hey, dude cowering in the corner.
Yeah.
Are you smart enough to start up a drug trade?
No.
Does he seem stupid?
He doesn't seem like he was any sort of high level.
Yeah, don't sell drugs to kids or we'll come kill you. Have a good life.
Sounds fair. And he scrambles and runs away.
This guy I grab by my tail and start dragging. Like,
Yeah, he's
like
clearly
by his
lost.
ankle.
Yeah. We will go ahead and wrap that up, but he doesn't put up any more of a fight.
I wanted to say to Quinn, I'm glad that you went with me on this one.
Yeah, I feel like the others would be yelling at you right now.
For a weird reason. Right? I'm not wrong to do that, right?
I
This,
mean,
right? You agree with what I just did, right?
I understand, however, the like death metal voice and biting people's heads off literally, bit fucking creepy, bud.
I'm different
But you
when I'm
find
angry.
your personality. You do you, bud. Enjoy.
Hey, I didn't keep going this time.
You didn't, and I'm very proud of you. And he seems actually kind of genuine on that. All right. I gotta probably go get cleaned up before lunch.
Yeah, I'll take
When
this
you
one.
like do that neck bite thing, you like artery spray everywhere. Just so you know, that's gonna traumatize Kira.
Oh, right. I should probably clean myself up somehow. If only there was some kind of spell that could clean someone up.
Unfortunately, I don't have that.
Ah, damn it.
I can fix your
Well-
jacket though, and I'll do that real quick.
You got mending?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. What about you got some blood on you. You got a little I'll get it.
I thought you weren't using this thing.
Honestly, it's mine.
Okay.
Do you understand that? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. It's. I don't know if it's smart. But if you don't have your free will, what do you have?
Exactly.
All right, I'll see you at dinner or desserts with Mom. I gotta go meet Raymond. Good hunt.
Yep.
Good hunt.
So, where would I actually take this guy?
I mean, you can easily flag down some guards, just also confiscate everything here. They'll take care of him.
All right, so I'm gonna flag down a guard and say, "Don't mind the mess."
Yes. Oh, yes, ma'am.
I caught a drug dealer and kind of just. How big is this guy?
He's pretty. He's not tall, but he's got some heft to him for a human.
Okay, so clearly some weight. All right, so I haul him up by like his arms, or his like underneath his arm, bring him forward. Yeah, I caught this one, but he's not gonna give you any more trouble, are you?
No, ma'am. And the guy kind of looks at him like, okay. Thank you. We'll go ahead and confiscate that material right away.
There's a warehouse. Is it a warehouse? Did it look like a warehouse?
It's been converted into a warehouse essentially, but it's a
Okay.
store.
There's some kind of storage building on. I give him the exact location. There's a lot of. There's a mess.
You said that, ma'am?
Don't freak out about it. Well, I'm gonna go. And she looks at the guy, pats him on the head. Well, now you be good, okay? Or else I'm gonna come back and I'm going to actually eat you.
No need for that, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Looks to the guard, smile, and then takes off.
Yeah. All right. Unfortunately, we are gonna have to end it here for tonight.
That was the most bizarre, like, Scooby-Doo slasher film I've ever seen.
Yeah. Are you okay, Chris?
Huh? I'm fine.
Okay.
Are you okay, Jamie?
I'm just making sure there wasn't like any like weird, stressful situations you have to take out in game from actual life, you know?
I mean, there was, but this was definitely like Nadinia de-stressing, because every time she fights, there's always some kind of like
We bitch and
Oh,
moan about something.
Behave or don't get off the ship or
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will mention, Nadinia, you did not tell anybody about what happened with your dad other than Iris, who was there.
yeah, I know.
Which is why
I-
Maple's
that's-
like, she fucking changed overnight. What the fuck happened? Am I in the wrong? Am I the one that's fucked up? What the fuck is happening?
that
What is
she will
happening?
talk. She will. Okay, it's not that she doesn't want to talk about it. It's that she feels like it's not really like her place to talk about it.
Fair.
Because this is like a divorce thing between her parents. So you know,
Mm-hmm.
not she. It's not that she doesn't bring it up. It's just
Mhm.
God. This actually happened to my brother too. So I'll explain later. You guys got to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Hey, and Todd now. Blah 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 blah.
Thanks for running the game. It was really
Yeah.
fun.
Eh.